Come into the room. Family, come into the room. Welcome. I am the H-Town Vet, and I would like to welcome you to this live stream, a place where we will discuss a variety of benefits available to veterans, active duty members, and their dependents. Come into the room, family. Come into the room. Now, earlier, we had Brother Caravet says VBA racked up $700,000 in back pay and paid me $70K. Everybody give him a hand. Tell him congratulations. That happens. They wanted to wait so long to pay him, and look what happens. Come on into the room, family. Come into the room. For those of you that are new to the channel, I am the H-Town Vet, and we have an interactive veteran channel here, where the main focus of the channel is not just to put out information, but also to interact with one another, share our experiences, our fellowship, and everything. Come on into the room, family. Amazing, Calvet. Now, Kevin Colborn Sr. in the house. Let me catch up on everything here. Little chat, greet everybody so we can go ahead and get started. Family, so glad that you are here. Glad that you took our time with us. All right. Let me maximize this here. Okay, now we're in a better place here. So Kevin Colbart Sr. says, good evening, veteran family and friends. Give me a thumbs up if the sound is okay. Betty Bob says, hello, Kevin Colbart Sr. and the missus. Yes, still thinking about when they came up and spoke. I really enjoyed that. Enjoyed it. And I know the family did also. Betty Bob said, H-Town, hope you're doing amazing. Have been drinking your ginger tea. I has. My daughter, my niece made it. Yes, indeed. Military Mike says, peace, blessings, and unconditional love to all my brethren. I hope your weekend is going well. Mine is, and it's better that you here, brother. You really brought a sense of balance to the channel, and I really want to appreciate you for doing that, Military Mike. Betty Bob says, hello, Cavet 2020. Congratulations on that back break, brother. Or sister, I don't know if male or female, Cavet. Congratulations. Betty Bob says, hello, Military Mike. Hope you're doing well. Lifestyle Changes says, good evening, H-Town Vet and H-Town Vet family group. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. We're glad that you are here. Military Mike says, thank you, Betty Bob, likewise. And then they saying hello to each other. And somebody said hello to H-Town. That's coming from Military Mike. Thank you. Then we have Coasty. He just come into the room. Hello, H-Town and the family. Betty Bob is greeting Coasty. And Kevin is greeting Betty Bob's. And Lifestyle says congratulations to our brother here, Cavet, brother or sister. I forget it. I'll just say Cavet. And Betty Bob say congratulations. And everybody, and then Military Mike says congratulations. I say congratulations because we're happy for you here. That's what I like here. What you like here? Then Kevin gets a congratulations, Calvet 2020. And everybody's saying, greeting each other, and they say thumbs up, the sound is good. That's very important because we don't want the sound to be off. Guess who just arrived? You know the one that said just arrived? Stay tuned. They're here. Love, love, just arrived. Hello, H-Town and everyone. Then we have Coasty in here saying, hey, love, love. Then we have Jay Oliver saying hi to the family. Everybody show love to Jay Oliver. And then Kevin says, Betty Bob's, me and the missus are good. Now, family, we are here. We're about to do this thing. I want to tell y'all now. Kevin say, I had an exam. Hold on. Let me see what I missed there. I had an exam with Social Security. Okay, we're going to have to talk about that in the after party. We're going to get on top of that. Y'all, as we do it, everybody's greeting each other. Thank you. Family, I'm going to tell you something. And let's get it going here. Let's get it going, family. This channel, like I said, the purpose of this channel is to bring us together, not to divide us, not to bring you to a place that's stressful. There's a lot of animosity or confusion. So we have rules in place, the structures in place to keep the peace. I'm responsible for that as the H-Town vet, and so are you, in making sure you conduct yourself in a proper manner and keep everybody just keep each other on the right page. Love speaking to everybody. Love. Now, family, this is a place where we come. And let me tell you something. By having military Mike here the last time, we were able to talk about some things that need to be cleared up the last couple of live streams. And I thank y'all for being patient, because y'all say, why are we still talking about that? We talk about things until we get them resolved. Not for the other people, for us, because when people don't apologize, they plan on doing it again. If somebody does something to you and next time you see them, they grinning, even a dog shows you his teeth before he bites. So we are trying to make sure we go over things so we can do things differently. Oh man, this is wonderful. Did you hear this here? Did you see this? Betty Bob say 10 likes and 10 watching. Family, you on top of the game here. This is what I like about it. Now, love say real talk, H-Town. Now, family, and love always focused on making sure we do things good, that everything's moving forward. Sometimes he'll tell me, stay focused. Now, regardless of your branch of service, we're all equal here. Whether you in the Coast Guard, Air Force, Navy, Marines, or the Army, okay? I am an Army veteran myself. We're all welcome here. And regardless of your MOS, your gender, it doesn't matter. Your rank in the military doesn't matter. When you hear, we are all veterans and dependents of veterans and family members of veterans. You understand? While we do prioritize veterans and their dependents, everybody else is welcome too, even civilians. Now, happy Memorial Day. Family, you know, I don't know. Isn't that tomorrow? When was Memorial Day? Shame on me. Y'all remember that Black people created Memorial Day after the Civil War. Remember I showed you the photo? So we salute to all of you, to the families and the fallen soldiers. Salute, and we appreciate their sacrifice. Monday, okay, it's Monday. Thank y'all so much. Monday the 26th, I will remember that. Now, salute to all of those. If you have anybody in your family that you know that you have to remember, I can't remember the exact number. I know family members that were in the military that has passed. I lost a few in service, but if you have family that you're remembering on Monday, give us some praying hands in the chat. You know those hands when they're praying. Give us some prayer hands, or put the word prayer or remembrance or something like that. And let me see. Betty Bob said it's Monday. So did Kevin and Military Mike. And Charleston says Monday. Lifestyle says facts. Yeah, you want to resolve things. You want to see, let me tell you about us having a keen mind. That's why I always tell my daughter and my niece to keep the house clean. Because when you have your own places, I'm gone and not passed on. If somebody's trying to undermine you, now y'all, I want y'all to listen to what I'm saying. This is what I teach them. They're going to first see if you're careless in your life, if you keep your house clean, if you keep your yard straight. See, they going to know if you're not paying attention or on your game, because you're going to be careless in other areas of your personal life, which would make them easier for them to slip in with some slick stuff and try to undermine or steal what you got. When they see me watering my grass, when they see me keeping everything straight on my stuff, people don't want to walk up to me. In the same way we do on this channel. We run a tight ship, but everybody open to express themselves. How can both be true at the same time? I'm running a tight ship at the same time that everybody's open to express themselves. Because you're not acting when you're in front of everybody else. I tell black folks, you don't know how to treat each other, but you sure know how to act around white folks when you're at their job. So don't tell me you can't follow no instructions. I remember when I come up with the rules, Bonnie woman said, I don't have no problem. You see, we follow rules in the military, we can follow them here. Especially if they're reasonable. Lifestyle says facts. Then Love H-Town, bottom line, no one will last here anyway without helping each other out and being supportive. Now, they won't stay around long because they're going to stand out. Now, look, they say Betty Bob says 13 likes and 11 watching. If you haven't hit the like button, do that. Y'all doing real good. Hit that like button. Check to see if you've hit that like button. Now, Betty Bob says, saying how to shipmate Charleston Zimmerman. Love says, H-Town Monday is the holiday. Okay. Then Charleston says, hi family, H-Town must be digging into corruption. Yes, these secrets are killing us. Yes, I'm assuming when y'all say Carlton, y'all talking about Charleston, because I always wanted. And he said yes, remembrance, of family prayer. Yes, for the family and friends that loved ones. My great granddaddy was in World War I. My grandfather, I'm trying to remember, but I know I had uncles in the Korean War. I don't remember if my grandfather was in World War II. I think he was. Betty Bob say prayers and remembrance on Monday. Prayers in service, shipmate. Pray for the soldiers that are still there. And then Love say pray up. That's right. Yes, indeed. Jay Oliver said hi to everybody. Now, family, let's get into it. We're going to talk about it tonight. See, our goal is not to just bring you breaking news. That plays a role. We was talking about this with my brother a little earlier. It's to bring you accurate information. See, you can be the first one to bring something out, but you don't have all the facts or enough of the information to make a objective opinion or analysis of it. So that's why we seek to bring quality information here at the H-Town Vet. Do you understand? Smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Let me know what our count is in about 2 minutes. Betty Bob's, let us know. Smash that like button, family. Now we're going to get on topic. Let's do this. Are y'all ready to go into the topic for tonight? Now he say, H-Town, did you get my email? Yes, I got all your email, and check your email because I emailed you back. Now let's get into the topic for tonight. Let's get on topic. Now the topic for the night is, who commits more monetary fraud, veterans or the VBA, meaning the Veterans Benefit Administration, where we file our VA claims? Who commit more fraud? Let's talk about it. They over there at the VAB doing that pay to play, right? They got a play to pay scheme. They saying we can get you to that 100%. You don't even need no middleman. You don't need no VSO. You don't need no lawyer. You put that money directly in my hand. So we're going to ask you now, and you're going to tell us now, you're going to say the VA, you're going to say the VBA, you're going to say the veteran. You can put VET for the vet, or you can say both. All right. Let us know. We're going to ask the question now and at the end of the live stream. So either the VBA, which is the VA, the vet, or both. Now let us know. We got our sister Black Ambrosia in the house. Our sister Black Ambrosia. Family, we're going to talk about. Come on, let's see what y'all say. There we go right there. Everybody show our sister. She said, hi, family. Now let me go into it. Betty Bob said we got 15 likes and 18 watching. Smash that like button. Let's keep them likes up. Now, Kevin say both. The VA and the VBA. I mean, the VA and the veteran commit the same amount of fraud. You think that it's equal? Now, Love say, so many have sacrificed and still do this to this day. Bless the USA, our great country. Black Ambrosia, do you have any family members that have served in the military that have passed on that you're going to be remembering? Because they had to, I didn't remember what day it was. I knew it was coming. Memorial Day is on Monday. And Black people invented Memorial Day. Because the white soldiers on the North and South, they was bitter at each other because these were family members fighting each other. See, that's what a lot of people don't realize. They were families. A lot of them sometimes were brothers and cousins fighting each other on the North and South side. Now, H-Town say, do you blame the Veterans Benefit Administration, the VA? Do you blame the vet? And the question is, who commits more monetary fraud, veterans or the VBA? Some say the VBA, some say veterans, some say both. Let's see. Lifestyle say VBA, easy. So the VBA, and they speaking to Black Kevin Cobar Sr. says, evening Black Ambrosia. Now, we appreciate you, Black Ambrosia, one of our civilian sisters, in the fact that you're so open and sharing. Don't you see it, how amazing it is to have someone that can come in here and contribute the way she does? Because she got the right kind of spirit, family. Now, oh, hold on. It skipped up. I'm sorry, y'all. Boy, it skipped down. Let me see. Man, that skipped down. Love say, hello, Black Ambrosia. Betty Bob say, VBA. So a lot of you are blaming the VA more than veterans. You think they commit more fraud. Now, let me read through these where I can see it better. Military Mike say, the guy working at the VBA called me when I made 100%. He wanted a gratitude because he wanted a gratuity because he helped me get my 100%. LOL. Did that really happen? Wow. Now, lifestyle changes and no accountability. And Coach say, good evening, Black Ambrosia. Jay Oliver says, VBA fraud, waste, and abuse. Way more money, huh? Now, Betty Bob says, hello, Black Ambrosia. And then we got Jay Oliver saying that, hey, Black Ambrosia. Dennis Sitter says, VBA by a long shot. Then Lifestyle Changes his says greeting to Black Ambrosia. Thank you, brother. Military Mike saying, hello, Black Ambrosia. Yes, my uncle that was in Vietnam. I have an ancestor altar with my family members that have passed in. Oh, really? I need to do that. I have his military picture at my altar. And I was about to ask you, did you have a picture of him around? Man, how long has it been since he's passed, Black and Broach? And tell me one thing that about him that impacted your life, if you don't mind sharing. I know it could be personal. Now, Charleston say, I am going to say VA contract kickbacks, including raiders, private contractors. You think that these private contractors are getting a little money under the table too? Are they giving a little money? Say, hey, we'll pick y'all if y'all do a little kickbacks. Do you think Congress getting a little piece of change? Huh? Now, you think that some of these companies that do the CMP exams, do you think they have lobbies over at the Congress and the Senate? Military Mike say, yes, it did. Then Love say, H-Town, VBA don't get punished when they are wrong. Veterans get punished. Did y'all hear that real talk right there? Did y'all hear that real talk? Now, lifestyle changes. I would be willing to do that if I could just get approved. I hear you. Yes, indeed. Then Coasty said, hello, Dennis. Then we have lifestyle changes, said Charleston. Yes, Charleston. And we have 17 likes and 22 watching. If you haven't had a chance, smash that like button. Y'all doing good on that. Black and Brody say love to everyone with their warm welcomes. Now, family, I want to ask you this here. Have you ever been on a job where the people where you were working were accused of fraud? Be while you were in the military or in a civilian setting. Have you ever had a scandal? Have you ever been accused of stealing at your job or some type of embezzlement? You ain't got to tell me if you don't want to, but I'm just saying. Because sometimes people get accused of doing stuff we didn't do. Or somebody else had some corruption situations that happen. Have you ever seen someone get fired for misappropriating funds? Let's talk about it. So as we said, who commits more fraud, veterans or the VBA? We're going to go over the basics tonight, but we're going to go into more detail as we go on. The VBA pay to play scheme that happened in Puerto Rico, all right, which is a territory of the United States. They saying they made it an express lane. Huh? Come in. We got the hookup. You know, you go over to the burger place where your friend work and you go through the drive-through and they give you the hookup. Huh? Where you pay a 50 cents or you don't pay for the meal at all. Talk to me. Fast delivery of those benefits. In this age of UPS, the internet, we want everything fast, right? What's the biggest problem we have with the VA? Tell me, so let me ask y'all this here. I want you to put in the chat, when it comes to getting a claim approved, what's the biggest issue you have? Is it accuracy? Is it how long it takes? Come on, tell me what's the biggest issue you have. Is it them rating it accurately? How long it takes? Them underrating you? Which is it? Is it being underrated, taking too long wait times, or the accuracy, long wait times, or not properly processing your claim? Let us know, family. Oh, see, it moved. Okay, we got D in here. D said, good evening, H-Town and everyone. Everybody show love to D. They're speaking to D. Paul is in the house. Paul says, evening, everyone. Lifestyle say, love, facts. And Betty Bob say, contracted CMP exams, of course. She said, of course they get kickbacks. But they say you can't prove it. Huh? Have you ever worked at a job where somebody was cozy up with the supervisor and they got special treatment and you didn't? That they got to do less work and you had to do their work while they're in the office talking to the supervisor, maybe sleeping with the supervisor, maybe friends with the supervisor, maybe even a family member. Who's ever been in that situation before? Put a wild yes in the chat or a thumbs up, or put a no or thumbs down in the chat. No or in or thumbs down in the chat if you've never experienced that in a job setting or even in the military. Jay Oliver says yes. Then he say both the VA and the, many times he said both. No. Now let's see. Black and Bro just said it's been 15 years or more since he passed. He was a quiet but fun man. He was the uncle that would buy the ATVs, dirt bikes, and guns. He would sleep in the trees when he went hunting. He was still in the war, but he's still a kind person. Isn't that amazing? Now, lifestyle changes say, not me, but I was around it and was aware of it. Okay. That people were still in and getting special favoritism. Paul said, yes, I have witnessed it. Okay. Betty Bob said, no, I haven't been accused of stealing. Okay. Now, Military Mike says, let me get this up on the full screen because it's hard to see it without being on full screen. Military Mike say, we had a guy who was stealing stamps at the post office and he was selling them to the manager at the liquor store for a low price. How did he get caught, Military Mike? Now, Charleston said, maybe I am jaded. Saw a officer on my first ship outside procurement supply division officer got caught because he bought a new sports car with cash. Oh, he was going into them funds. Come on, let's talk about it. I was working at Academy, but when I was there, I didn't see it, right? Because I was working in the back at security. But when I left, they say all them people in security at the front desk and worked in the front part, they was sneaking out product and they had them on video. They didn't know where the camera was. They had put a secret camera and caught them, about 3 or 4 of them. Ain't that something? Now, Military Mike say, and one funny was stealing money out of the safe. Whoa, this is serious. Anybody get serious jail time or they may have them pay restitution. Kevin Cobar Sr. say, how long it takes from the provider. Okay. Posty say, hey, Paul. Paul say all of the above. Now, I mean, and then Military Mike say Guy, and Betty Bob say all of the above. Military Mike, they say hi to D, and say Lifestyle Change says overdevelopment and not considering the DBQ. And some of y'all say all of the above. Jay said approving service connection. That's the biggest thing, problems you had. Paul says, hey, Coasty, and they saying hello to each other. Then Dennis says, they don't look at the evidence submitted. Well, they don't. What is their job if they're not looking at evidence? Couldn't figure out I was a Vietnam veteran. Now, shame on them. They don't even look at the DD-214. They say that they had the nerve to send me a letter saying they didn't even know if I was in Desert Storm or not. And it's on the front of my DD-214. I highlighted a copy, sending that to them, and they ain't say nothing else. Can they just read the document? Shouldn't the DD-214 be the first one they read? I know sometimes they're inaccurate, but come on, man. Military Mike say it happens all the time at the post office. They're thievery. H-Town, long work times, delays, too many errors. And they saying hi, thumbs up, everything's good. And then they're speaking to each other. Betty Bob say, yes, civilian, she became the boss's wife. You say she worked her way to the top. She worked her way on her back. Uh-oh. Now, is that fair to other people? How can you compete if you're not doing what that person doing? Like either sucking up, some people, oh, hey boss, or they sleeping with the boss. Now, Love say, I saw favoritism on the job. That's politics on job. Yes, it is. Oh, that's good, family. We got 18 likes and 19 watching. Y'all doing good. Smash that like button. Now, Lifestyle Change say he sounds like a good man, Black Ambrosia. Yes, indeed. So, Military Mike say the postal inspector watched him work at the register for 6 months. It was all caught on video. Do y'all think they need to have videos inside the VA regional office and watch what they're doing? What you think? When they're working on our claims, should they be videoed? Come on now. And why aren't they? Now, Lifestyle Change say, that's funny, Military Mike. Then Lifestyle Change say, stamps at a liquor store? Yes, indeed. He probably paid him in bottles of liquor. Now, Alaska Night say, hello, everyone. Y'all better greet our sister. And Lifestyle Change said, I agree, Dennis. And Paul said, thumbs up, Military Mike. Betty Bob saying hello to Alaskan Ice. And then Love says the same. Hello. And Coasty said hello to Alaskan Ice. And Love said hello and Alaskan Ice. And they're speaking to each other. And Sister Black Ambrosia is saying hi to Alaskan Ice. I may not get all the hellos. Lifestyle Change say absolutely. And then Military Mike said hello, Alaskan Ice. Alaskan Ice evening from Brother Charleston. And then Lifestyle Change say greetings, Alaskan Ice. Sister, we're so glad you're here. You set a balance in here. And I would want to say, out of the people that's been consistently coming, Alaskan Ice was like the second or the third person. Now I'm saying this, but they showed up on the same live stream. Okay, I think maybe Military Mike, it was about 3 or 4 y'all all showed up on the same live stream. But I think I'm gonna have to go back and look and see who was the first one to speak. Jay Oliver says some VBA work from home, so cameras won't work. Oh, what can we do? Because even though they're not handling money in person, they're handling money when they're calculating your back pay. What if they say you don't get it back to this date, but they put on paper in at the VA that your back pay go all the way back to the effective date that you asked for? So who keeps that extra money when they make mistakes? Mistakes. Now listen to what Love. I'm sure there are some cameras at the VA just in case something happens. Yes. Our brother, Dallas McCoy says, greetings. Love say, let me see. Jay Oliver say, some VBA work from home. So yeah, you did say that. Yeah, let me see, make sure I ain't missed nobody. Okay, listen what he say. It is inappropriate to say Happy Memorial Day. Yeah, that sounds inappropriate. Thank you. But Dallas said greetings. And look, Dallas don't talk much. Now listen to what our sister say here. Somewhere in this 8-step process, someone looks the claim over for the last time. More mistakes should be caught. 8 steps to the VA claims process are as follow. Review veterans claim at VA Disability Office. Review initial file by VA representative or other VA officials. Gather and organize medical and other evidence. Review the evidence by representative and physician's claims. Now, decisions are made, allowed or denied. VA disability rating is established. File returns to local disability office. Written notice is prepared and sent to applicant. Now let's see what Paul says. You know that H-Town, I think when you look deep into this fraud with those raiders, they are going to find out that they were able to find a hole in the system that they could exploit. Family, we're about to get into it. They saying hi to everybody. Now, Paul say, and the big ones is lack of supervision. Yeah, and a couple of them be working with each other. So if you my supervisor and I'm the one doing the claim and you verifying the claim, that's a hustle right there. Lifestyle Change said, yes, I agree, Alaska Nights. Y'all need to go over that information. Those of you that are watching live and recorded, she just broke down the VA claims process from the rating aspect of it. Come on now. On point, Alaska Night. That's why we thank God for it being here. Coach is saying hi to Dallas. And then now we're about to get going on, and I'll keep up the chat after this. Paul said cameras really aren't going to do anything if they know how to exploit the system and they know the supervisors are lazy. So a lot of this could be because of lazy supervisor. Now listen what Jay Oliver says. The one who was caught was the VBA coach. Come on now, well, let's get into it. Everybody wants a fast claim, huh? But we want it done right. Oh, they found some VA rated and found an express lane. No traffic, no other veteran claim slowing you down, huh? So where's that? That's a miracle word. Miracle word. Love say VA denies a claim, save money, bottom line. Well, not in some cases. They'll approve it and they get it from you. We're going to talk about that. Alaska Nights say VA claim track your claims and the process. See how many days old claims are and the office that it is in. Because it may not be at your regional office. They may send it to another office outside of your area. Did you know that? Alaska Nights broke that down to us. Find out where it's at with the app. So you want these benefits and you want a fast lane to these benefits. How we going to get a fast lane to getting that all the benefits from 0 to 100%? App made by a veteran. Tell us the name of the app again. What's the name of the app, Alaska Nights? So they'll know what to look for. That was made by a veteran that makes it easy. Now you want them benefits where the fast track, the express lane, is to pay to play. What we talking about up in there? Huh? that sometime, now in this case, both are involved. So in this case, it's not just the veteran committing fraud. It's not just the VA employee committing fraud. It's both of them conspiring like in a RICO charge. Now, Love say the VA claims process faster and made plenty of errors. Well, if you got some money, they said it's going to be easier. You're going to get fast tracks. You're going to skip to the head of the line. Huh? Betty Bob say 18 likes and 22 watching. Then Charleston say, ask Pastor Dougie, VA secretary, what you think he going to say about this fraud that just happened? Are they going to come down and slow our claims down? Or are they going to deal with their employees committing crime? Because you think it's just one doing it? Alaskan Ice say a rated decision. This claim bundle includes initial and supplemental claims for service-connected disabilities for veterans and their survivors, Agent Orange-related claims, and pension claims for veterans. Now we have Kevin Cowboy Sr. saying good evening to you. Everybody's speaking. And Paul saying, Charleston Zimmerman, this is crazy. The VA claims they have lots of checks and balances. Well, we're going to see what went wrong. And one thing I don't want them to do, don't try to blame Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is a United States territory, and they got veterans here that work over there. So it's a VA office. So that ain't the only one that's happening there. So she telling the name of it. Alaskan Ice speaking, and then Alaskan Ice say claim tracker. There are many YouTube videos that explain how to use it. So look up claim tracker and the YouTube videos that show you how to use it. I'm gonna do that too. Now Love say my claim has been through so many hands. Look like everyone doing something different. That happens. One person might be working great on your claim, and the next person may not. They may mess something up on your claim. Too many hands on the claim. Huh? And they're speaking to each other. Okay. Now listen. Let's get into it, family. We're going to bring you information here. Oh, pay to play mean you come up with that money, you can get that 100%. Give me some of that back pay or pay me up front. So when they're getting that money, they're getting kickbacks from the veterans, right? Were these poor veterans, all these people, poor veterans that were suffering? No, one was a pilot, the other one was a police captain. There was a variety of people. One of them wasn't even a veteran. I guess they pretended like he was a veteran. They got paid too. I don't know if it was a he or she. Now, Charleston say, where there is cheese, there's going to be rats. And they're speaking to each other. And then Lifestyle says, I was just denied my migraines after 3 years waiting. That's why this is unfair for them to have other rules and commit fraud when people have waited and submitted evidence, and I'm sure you did. It was one of conditions that they severed from me. Wow. The attorney filed it for me and didn't tell me. Oh, wow. That's not good. H-Town 2. Now let's talk about this here. Now listen to what Love say. True, Charleston, money breeds corruption. And they got our money. We ain't giving them veterans all that money. Pay me and I get you 100%. H-Town making a whole bunch of claims tonight. Uh-oh. Now let's see what our sister Betty Bob say. H-Town, wow, I can't believe he pretended he was in and treated us veterans like dirt. Come on now. One of them pretend like they was in the military. I mean, they got benefits. That's one of the ones that got benefits. All of them wasn't veteran. One wanted even a veteran. I think he got 90 or 100% if it was a he. Now listen, okay, they talking about breaking it down to them. Veteran Affairs, listen to this, press release. Veteran Affairs employee and 9 others indicted for defrauding the United States in disability benefits fraud scheme. This is for immediate release. The U.S. Attorney Office, District of Puerto Rico. And this was on Thursday, May 22nd, 2025. Now she's talking to Kevin, so I'm not going to interrupt them talking. Let me see. Last can I say is purpose and time. Okay, she's talking to our brother. They communicating. Betty Bob says, H-Town, I read that he did get 100% and was not a vet. So he was one of the ones that got 100%. I wasn't for sure. Now let's talk about it, family. Jay Oliver says, sir, I submitted all of my VHA, Veteran Healthcare Administration progress notes to Social Security and never had to, I guess, do an exam. Okay, that's good. Now, I hope that's what you were saying. Charles to say, Kevin Cowboy Sr., sick of current disability to stick to the current disability to work. Use every condition you have. They only want ability to work, including driving problems. So that Alaskan Nice talking to our brother. I'm gonna let them do their thing, and I'm just doing it because it helps people. But we're not gonna get in their business. Thank you for. So let's talk about it, family. Fair use, family. This is gonna be for educational purposes. All right. We're gonna watch a couple of videos here, and we appreciate you. And I'm putting up the information because our sister, it might bless somebody else, unless you tell me that y'all tell me not to put it up. But I'm not reading it. I'm letting them talk to each other and get that information out. Now, family, this is going to be, y'all going to give me your opinion. Don't get mad, family, okay? Because I know y'all work hard for y'all claims. And if y'all see somebody messing with the system, it kind of bothers you, right? Okay, we're going to start off with the videos first. All right. All right. Oh, no, not the videos. My fault. Yeah, I guess we can start off with the videos. Why not start off with the videos? Let me know when it starts if you can hear what's going on. All right, we're gonna pull it up here. Got this beautiful black woman up here. Women of all ethnicities are beautiful. I see this pretty woman here. Now, family, and our brother got that nice suit on like that. Now, brother says Haynes city police captain was among the 10 defendants indicted in the Veteran Affairs fraud scheme. Yes, indeed. Now, here we go, family. Here we go. Now, I'm putting it up there in case they ever want to look back over it, because if I don't pull up their chat, even though they're talking to each other, they won't be able to read it again. So I want them to be able to read it and they can pause the camera. Let's get into it, family. Oh, I want to hear this here. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear it.
But first, to breaking news out of Haines City. Within the last hour, we uncovered new details on why federal investigators arrested a police captain.
According to the Justice Department, he fraudulently obtained VA disability benefits. This is 10 Tampa Bay at 6 o'clock. I'm Frank Wiley.
And I'm Emerald Morrow, in for Dave and Courtney. Authorities arrested Captain Gabriel Garcia this morning.
He was one of 10 people arrested in an alleged disability benefits fraud scheme. The DOJ says from 2020 to 2025, a VA worker in Puerto Rico helped people make false medical claims to get lifetime benefits. That worker would charge thousands of dollars with the promise of getting a 100% disability rating. Garcia is accused of being among the claim recipients. And the Haines City Police Chief releasing a statement saying, quote, "The conduct that led to this arrest is a betrayal of the badge and everything this department stands for." Garcia has been with the department since 2007, but is now suspended with pay.
But first, to
I forget what state it is. Say that y'all can hear it. Okay, we got another video. And Charles say, Haines City, what state? What city is Haines? I forget what it. I thought it was Florida. Military Mike say Florida. You on top of your game, brother. My other device is trying to talk. He should have been fired. I think he's in the process. Let's watch the second video, family. So thank y'all, and I appreciate y'all. Fair use, fair use. We're going into the next video. This is for educational and informative purposes also. Fair use. Give me a second. We're going to make this thing work, family. Fair use. Oh, no. That's not the one I'm looking for. So sorry. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I hope I had the other one. Give me a second. This the one I pulled on Puerto Rico. So sorry. All right. I think I got it now. Oh, yes. I got it now. When I turn it on, family, make sure you let me know if you can hear it. Let me know if you can hear it. Let's get into it. I'm getting all the ads, as many of the ads off as I can, okay? All right. All right. I'm waiting for the ad to clear. Thank you for your patience. Now, let's get to it, family.
Water. Captain Gabriel Garcia, the department's second in command.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second.
This
gave me some problems here.
To fraudulently top cops is in hot water. Captain Gabriel Garcia, the department's second in command, is accused of being involved in a scheme to fraudulently obtain veterans' disability benefits. And tonight, he's among 10 people facing federal charges. Fox 13's Aaron Mesmer is live in our newsroom tonight with more on this. Aaron, tell us more about these charges.
Allie, the federal government is accusing this officer, who is also a veteran, of essentially stealing disability benefits. 8 others, including some of the officer's family members, are facing similar charges. Investigators say all but one spent time in the military, and it's incredibly upsetting to a veteran who we spoke with who truly needs this type of assistance. Kendra Simpkins joined the Army in 2008, but her time was cut short by an injury 2 years later.
So I have a disability through the VA, through my military service.
And Kendra experienced how difficult it can be to get approved for Veterans Affairs disability benefits. She's also guided other veterans through the same process with her organization, Operation Warrior Resolution.
So where's Sarasota? Is that Florida? Now, she's saying, she went the right way to get the benefits, according to them. Now, I don't know, but I'm assuming she did, and they highlighting her. And I guess they're going to use the contrast of people stealing the benefits through bribery and other things. Now, we'll get to y'all comments afterward. Let's continue.
So it could be a year or 2 years before it's even approved.
That's why she's so disappointed to see other veterans accused in an alleged scheme to fraudulently obtain benefits from the VA.
They know the challenges and difficulties that their fellow veterans deal with. is incredibly disheartening to know that they would take from a system from those who truly need it.
But federal investigators say that's exactly what 10 people did, including Haines City Police Captain Gabriel Garcia. According to authorities, a VA employee in Puerto Rico ran the operation with another veteran there. They're accused of helping other veterans come up with fake medical conditions so they'd be approved for lifetime disability benefits. Tampa attorney and legal expert Anthony Rickman explained what investigators say happened next.
The people who would create this disability were then given a kickback or an upfront fee from the individuals who were given this false rating.
According to a news release from the U.S. Attorney.
Now, these are VA employees that's getting the kickback, or the people, I guess, the finder people, the finder fee people. I don't know exactly. It should all come out.
Attorney's office, Garcia, his parents, and another relative were all charged. We don't know how much money they're suspected of receiving or the total amount involved in this case. Rickman says the government will want the money back.
If these individuals don't have the money, the government's going to find that money in other places and try to recuperate that money to potentially bring it back and give it back to people who really need it.
People like Simpkins and the countless other veterans she helps.
They rely on it so much. They rely on it for their health care. They rely on it for their ability to financially live. It's just hard to think that they would do this, especially on this time, Memorial Day, when we're thinking about those who really, really, truly served.
Simpkins worries a crime like this will make it even more difficult for veterans to receive disability benefits because she says the government may get even more strict about who's approved. The veterans accused in this case include a Department of Homeland Security officer and a commercial airline pilot. Everyone involved could face up to 20 years in federal prison if they're found guilty. Back.
Wow. Did you hear that, Black Ambrosia? Even a airplane pilot that was a veteran, like you said, a lot of them are veterans. They were also getting 100% while they flying planes. You want a disabled veteran flying your plane? Maybe, I guess that's all right. I don't know. Now y'all talking to each other. Listen to what Military Mike says. He said a bunch of crooks. Do you think, let me ask y'all in the chat, do y'all think this case, like the veteran Miss Simpson said, this is going to make it harder for veterans to get our claims approved, what they did? How's that our fault when it's the VA claims people that are actually in on this doing it? Why is that our fault? They're soliciting the veterans and they hooking up their family members. Why should we be punished? Do y'all think we're going to get punished and our claims are going to be more scrutinized because of this incident? Or to put a yes, hold on. Give me a second. Let me drop this here. Do y'all think this is going to make it harder for us? Yes, no, maybe. What do y'all think? Will it make it harder for our claims? Yes, no, or maybe. Now, what our brothers say? Do y'all think that this scandal, this corruption, is going to make it harder for us to get our claims approved, processed? Let us know. I'm looking for what Military Mike said. Oh, he said a bunch of crooks. They steal when they search your vehicle. Yeah, they do that too. Popo do that. And they steal from veterans who really need the benefits. Yes, indeed. Now I'm gonna let y'all do y'all talking to each other, and I'm saving it only because I want to make sure that if y'all ever go back, y'all can see this information. Now, Kevin Colbert Sr., okay, that's them talking to each other. Now listen to how you gonna bring Pastor Dougie in on this here, Brother Charleston? Huh? Leave the Reverend alone. Charleston said, sounds like more Sean Ryan groupies. Pastor Dougie Collins, BFF. Yes, indeed. Betty Bob say these people should go to jail. Even his parents, even their parents might be elderly, Betty Bob's. If his parents are over 60, do you want them going to jail? I know they committed a crime, but how they gonna survive in their 60s, sister? Talk to me. Let me know. Or you say if they do the crime, they gotta do the time. What you say? Come on now, sister. Talk to me. Let us know. Let me see here. Now, listen what Lifestyle say. I spoke with someone a few days back. I was told that goes on here in the States. Now I'm just clicking what they're talking to each other, but because they're not on topic, I'm just going to click so they can remember information, but I'm not responding to nothing off topic. But if they helping each other, cool. Now, maybe use AI. Do you think AI could be corrupted? Do you think somebody, whoever made the AI, or will the AI be thinking for themselves? Say yes. Betty Bob say yes. Y'all think it goes on the rest of the states? I say no, H-Town. It's always an inside job. And then Charleston say yes, harder to get disability. So you think it's going to be harder. So Betty Bob says it's going to be harder to get benefits. Love say, I say no, H-Town. It's an inside job. So there ain't no reason to blame veterans. Just check the people that work for you at the VA. That ain't our fault. Because the other veterans wouldn't benefit from it, or the non-veterans that got 100%, the personnel, it's because of the inside. If you stop who gave them the benefits, the problem is solved on that end, right? Charleston say, yes, harder to get disability. Same thing happened in Social Security. Disability like back problems. Wow. Betty Bob says it's going to be harder to get your benefits. Now listen what Alaskan Ice say. Sit back and peep game. Sit back and peep game. Alaskan Ice say, even using AI, someone goes over it. AI was for me getting a higher percentage for the I forget, Soteria, whatever it is. But guess what? They lowered it. So AI gave her a high rating, but the rater overrode AI's decision. Wow. Paul say, you know what really smells about this whole thing is that this report comes right on the heels of Memorial Day weekend. This is nuts. I had made the connection. I had not made the connection. Had not. Jay Oliver says they will cause public opinion and VBA to be, they will cause public opinion and VBA to be more strict on us and not respect our sacrifices. Why should we be punished for what they do? Huh? Yeah. Charleston say he laughed about it. They collect like they're collecting like they're going to jail. They say they're gonna pay all that money back. Love say what? The VA do scrutinize the wrong people. It always an inside job. Now listen to what Alaskan Ice says. Social Security Disability Insurance steps field office check. The process begins at your local Social Security office, where they check if you meet the basic non-medical requirements, meaning your age, you're the right age and everything, and you paid into the system at the right amount. You had the right amount of work hours. This includes verifying your work history and ensuring you have paid enough into the Social Security system through FICA or self-employment taxes. Now, Military Mike says AI has always been proven to be corrupt. I didn't know that. It does give you different answers if you search at different times. Now, Alaska Knight says step 2, medical determination state. Talking about Social Security, disability determination, DDS after the initial check. Your medical condition is reviewed by the DDS. They assess whether your condition meets the SSA, Social Security Administration standards, okay? And we're going to get that there. Now let's get back to what we're talking about. And Betty Bob says 19 likes, 21 watching. True, AI is being looked over for sure. That's what Love say. AI is very corrupt. What makes you think it's very corrupt, brother? Our brother, Military Mike. Alaskan ice back problems, AI approved humans saying not. He say, damn Alaskan ice. Said that tripped him out. Love say VA is scrutinizing all claims. Anyway, regardless, nothing will change here. They ain't scrutinizing their co-work. The people doing fraud at the VA. Alaskan ice say, I even asked for a VA hearing for Sakara. I forgot to say that twice. They said they never received it. You did something by mail? Did you send it by computer, or did you get a stamped copy? That's why I do stamped copies, because if you do a stamped copy, they gotta honor that. But sometimes that stuff through the internet, they've been known to even lose claims. Military Mike say if you're Google poor person, if you Google poor person in Google Images, watch the pictures that show up and looking for who is being excluded from those pictures. That's all I'm saying. Now, this is the key thing that Alaskan I say. Humans feed AI information because it got to come from somewhere, and humans are flawed. They can feed it what they want to look for. Wow. Self-fulfilling prophecy sound like to me. Paul says sounds like AI is like that auto pen. Oh, he said he. Now, Alaskan I say, if you look for a certain type of person for a job, they can feed that. They can feed what they want. So it worked into it. Okay. Lifestyle change say right and Military Mike, and then love on point Alaskan Ice, and then they can't feed AI pictures. Okay. Now that's interesting. Now let's get back to it, family. Some people say it's gonna slow down claims. Some say not. Very few people say it may be. Now, oh, family. I got one more to go over, okay? One more to go over. I forgot. So sorry about that, family. Give me a second. We're going to go over the actual report. We're going to break that down. All right. So let's see what our brother's saying here. It's a sciatica. People claim sciatica black problems so much they think faking pain. Well, they don't know what pain level you are. Who are them to judge? You know it, and they got to go with it. And if you show other symptoms, I think they should go with it. Lifestyle Change say, I truly appreciate the real knowledge in this group. Much respect, everyone. That's what we do here. That's what we do. Huh? Family, that's what we do. Now let's get to the next one. Well, now we're going to look at the actual, what our sister Betty Bob sent us the article. We want to thank you, Betty Bob, for doing so. Let's get into it. Okay, here we go, family. Love say the good thing here, we can agree to disagree. Yes, indeed. Everybody's opinion matters. Never been critical of people that has a different perspective. Now we're going to get to, I'm going to read this, family, so kind of help, focus on what we're talking about here. This is what we wrote the headline a little earlier. Veteran Affairs employee and 9 others indicted for defrauding the United States in disability benefits fraud scheme. And of course, the claims were processed through the Puerto Rico Veteran Benefits Administration. Now, here we go. San Juan is one of the cities in Puerto Rico. San Juan, Puerto Rico, on May 21st, 2025, a federal grand jury in the District of Puerto Rico returned a 49-count indictment charging 10 individuals with defrauding the government to obtain Veteran Affairs disability benefits. This crime investigation was co-led by the United States Veteran Affairs Office of Inspector General and the federal FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI. Now, let us continue. According to court documents from 2020 to 2025, like somebody said earlier, at the post office, they watched them for a number of years, still in stamp. They watch them for years. They make sure you get plenty of money. See, they don't come. The feds are cold. They don't get you. They want it. That's why they have a 99% conviction rate. A 99% conviction rate. They gonna let you go ahead and steal because they gonna claw all that money back. Now, according to court documents from 2020 to 2025, defendants Angel Kerry Rivera used his position as an employee of the VA to access the Veterans Benefits Management System, the VBMS, and assigned particular claims to VA employees that he supervised. At the same time, Angel Rivera communicated with a facilitator, defendant Richard Rivera Manton, regarding what false medical conditions should be claimed by specific veterans to fraudulently obtain disability benefits. Together, Angel and Richard and various veterans caused fraudulent claims for lifetime VA benefits to be submitted. And let me make this bigger where I can see it. So started fraudulent claims for lifetime benefits to be submitted and approved based on false medical conditions, all in violation of 18 U.S.C. 371, conspiracy, 1349, wire and mail fraud conspiracy, 1341, mail fraud, and 1343, wire fraud. What's the difference between mail fraud and wire fraud? Is mail fraud through the mail and wire fraud, I'm asking y'all, is that through the internet or something? Or through like, like, I don't know, some kind of, I guess something like that. Now let me continue to read. In doing so, defendants financially enriched themselves and caused a substantial financial loss to the United States. Angel Rivera, Richard Rivera charged and received payments for facilitating the approval of the VA disability applications based on false information. So I assume Angel was the supervisor and Richard may have been one of the claims middlemen. I don't know exactly. Approval of disability application based on false information. The veterans participating in the scheme fraudulently received VA disability benefits payments. The defendants created and executed a scheme to defraud the United States Veterans Benefit Administration, which administrators vital programs that provide disability benefits, pensions, and survivor benefits, educational assistance, among other benefits. These defendants exploited a program intended to assist veterans who are truly in need, said W. Stephen Mulrow, United States Attorney for the District of Puerto Rico. I condemn the outstanding, I commend the outstanding work of the FBI and VA OIG agents and law enforcement partners who uncovered and investigated this conspiracy. Come on, family. Now I'm gonna go down here. We got to that part. Now let's get down here to this part. Let's see. Let me see what we got here. I need to make that the full screen because I want you to see this part. Everybody show love to Crimson Alumni 04. We're going to get to your comments in a minute. Or should we go into that? I should go into them right now. Then we're going to go back to reading the itemized list. We're going to skip down to the itemized list. Now let's see where we at. The VA is scrutinized. Okay, anyway. All right. We're going to continue. Oh, wait, well, y'all been kind of listening. Okay. Let me see. People claim, okay, I read most of those. Good. Say it's an inside job. Okay, maybe so y'all been doing good. I'm about to read some more. So thank y'all for listening to me. He said wire fraud, internet, phone. So our brother breaking it down for me. Wire fraud is internet or the phone, okay, through a telephone or some type of electronic device. Sending money, Western Union is electronic. Okay, gotcha. Mail fraud involves United States Post Office. Wire fraud involves only electronic communications. Family, thank y'all for breaking that down to me. And our sister, Black and Pro, say she'll be back. We'll be waiting to see if we still here, sister. We've been doing these 4 hours. Everybody say we're gonna wait, we'll be waiting on you. Now let's get into it now, family. I'm gonna pull my face off the thing because I want you to see. All right. I want y'all to see this whole thing. Here we go. Now we're going down to here, the section that say the defendants and their roles in the conspiracies are. Now follow me. I might just call some of the first name if I can't pronounce the last one. Follow me. Number one, the head person, Angel Rivera. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty, family. Allegedly, okay? Angel Rivera, at least we know they're being charged, is a resident of Vega, Puerto Rico. Vega Baja, Puerto Rico, who started working at the VA in January 2009. In February 2020, he was promoted to VA coach, like somebody said earlier, where he supervised 18 rating VA service representatives, otherwise known as RVSA, who adjudicated, meaning, let's see what's adjudicated. They granted, denied, confirmed, or continuing, right? They saying, deferred them in some kind of way, veteran VA claims. So remember, what did they do? They granted the claims or they denied the claims. They confirmed the claims. If somebody else had approved it, they just confirmed that, hey, what they said, that this is a denial or approval, they confirm that. Or continually saying, sending other people where they can be processed. Veterans disability claims. Now, that's Angel Rivera. I wonder, is Richard related to him? So now we have number 2. Richard Rivera is a resident of Morosif, Puerto Rico, the owner of an auto repair business and a veteran, but not employed by the VA. So Richard Rivera is not employed by the VA. He identified veterans. So he's the middleman. Now look at, he identified veterans who did not have 100% disability rating and offered to help them obtain 100% rating for an upfront cash fee plus a percentage, of any back pay the veteran received. Hold on. So he double dipping, family. Look here. So he wanted an upfront fee, and when they got their benefits, he wanted a percentage of the back pay. Rivera, Rivera, talking about Richard Rivera, the second one, the one worked at the auto repair shop. Rivera instructed veterans exactly what false information to provide when attending medical evaluation and completing their disability application paperwork. So Richard Rivera assisted, among others, veterans charged in the indictment to fraudulently obtain significant disability ratings. Now, here we go on to the next one. The third person, Victor Garcia Soto, a veteran who fraudulently obtained 100% disability rating. I know this is making y'all mad, how hard y'all work for y'all benefits to hear these things, but family, bear with us, okay? The fourth person, Brenda Garcia. All right, you see a lot of similar names because some of them are family members. Brenda Garcia acted as a facilitator between co-conspirators and was the wife of number 3, Victor Garcia Soto, mother of number 5, Gable Garcia, and sister of number 6, Ralph Rodaldo, Bunez. So number 3, 4, and 5 was related. Now, number 5, the brother, Gabriel Garcia of Brenda Garcia, Gabriel Garcia, a veteran and police officer who fraudulently obtained 100% disability rating. Gabriel Garcia. Randolph Benez, a veteran and commercial flight attendant. Betty Bops, you a flight attendant, Betty Bops. We ain't trying to make no correlation, sister. Randolph, I hope they don't say teacher because I was a teacher. Now, Randolph Benez, a veteran and commercial flight attendant who fraudulently obtained a 60% disability rating. Then Jose Torres, a veteran who fraudulently obtained a 90% disability rate. Now, I don't know how to say this name. Number 8, Eldino Pajan, a veteran and commercial airline pilot. Did you hear that? Who fraudulently obtained a 70% disability rating. This the person I think they should have just hit themselves in the head, because how in the world would you do something like that when you gonna jeopardize your flying career, and you're gonna get in trouble where you'll never get any benefits? Not, I wonder, could they ever apply for benefits again? I want to ask y'all, if a person commits fraud, can in the future they apply for VA disability benefits? What's your opinion? I don't know. Yes, maybe no. I'm gonna just put not sure. If a person, in my case, I'm not sure. If a person files for fraudulently obtained benefits and they go to jail, do their time, if they go back and try to file for it again, can they file for it ever again in life after they did fraudulent claims? Let us know what you think. I had to be honest, I'm not sure. Now, let's finish up what we're saying. I'm not sure, fam. I have to be honest with you. I don't know. Now, number 9. Ignacio Ramos class, a veteran and Department of Homeland Security officer who fraudulently obtained a 100% disability rating. This person, a veteran and Department of Homeland Security officer who fraudulently obtained a 100% rating. Don't they supposed to have a, a security clearance? That sounds suspect there. What other stuff are they doing in their job position? Now, then, number 10, Felix Rivera, a veteran who obtained a 90% disability rating. I don't see the person that was not a veteran. Did I miss them? I don't see them in an indictment so far. Now, let's go down to the bottom, family. We went over the 10 people that are in an indictment. We're going over this section now. If convicted, the defendants could face the following penalties: up to 5 years imprisonment for conspiracy to defraud the United States, and up to 20 years of imprisonment for the substantive and conspiracy mail and wire fraud counts. Okay, a federal district judge will determine any sentence after considering the U.S. sentencing guidelines and other statutes factors. The Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, and the Department of Veteran Affairs, OIG, are in charge of the investigation of the case with the collaboration of the Puerto Rico Police Bureau, the San Juan Municipal Police, and the U.S. Department of Health and Human Service Office of Inspector General. Assistant U.S. Attorney Scott Anderson from the Financial Fraud and Public Corruption Section of the United States Attorney's Office for the District of Puerto Rico is prosecuting the case. So keep up with that person, Scott Anderson. Now, listen to the last statement. I think this is the last statement. Follow here. A criminal complaint is merely an allegation, and all defendants are presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in a court of law. Now, remember that. That's the disclaimer right there. All right? Allegedly. We don't know if they did it or not. Now, what I want from you, family, look at the 10. I'm going to have them up here. Now, look at the 10 people. Which one do you think is the most guilty? Put the number for the person that you think is the most guilty, and put the number for the person that you think is the least guilty. All right, I got their numbers up there now. 1 through 10. Who do you think is the most guilty? Put that first. And then The next one would be the one you think is the least guilty, meaning going to do the less time if they actually did these crimes. Who do you think? First, let's start off with who's the most guilty. Give me the most guilty. Which number is the most guilty? Let's start off there. Let us know, family. Just do one at a time. Right now, I'm actually for the least guilty. Right now, just the most guilty. So Jay Oliver say number one is the most guilty. Charles say all are guilty if convicted. Who's most guilty? Betty Bob say number one. That, boy, a lot of people saying because it's the what? Number one is that doggone VA supervisor. Now, Crimson Alumni 04, thank you for being here. I saw you earlier, busy. Says one, the supervisor is the most guilty. What about the people that got that 100%? What about that police officer? What about that pilot? Now, Love say all I say, and brother military Mike say all of them. Betty Bob says 20 likes and 17 watching. Now let's get back here. Let me see. Let me see. Let me go back to the ones I wasn't able to do earlier, and I'll get back to see what numbers y'all picked. Love say it's easy to smell a rat inside job. Then we got what they saying by the black and brother. They getting that military might say they getting paid. Yes, they are. And one of them was a pilot, and what he had 60 or 70%. Now love say they were getting each other out corrupt inside. Okay. They were helping each other out corrupt inside job. Now, Brother Charles say love, rat line. That's a good one, a rat line. Real talk, Charleston. Now, Brother Charleston says, H-Town, I'm not mad, just disappointed. These rats hurt fellow veteran brothers. Yes, they did, brothers and sisters. It's amazing. And they making it hard because we trying to do things the right way. All right? For those of you that just joined us, we're talking about the Puerto Rico VA hospital where, veteran, not VA hospital, Veterans Benefit Administration, the VA in Puerto Rico, where the supervisor was helping people get 100% that did not deserve to get that. Now, Love said, like I said, money breeds corruption. Now, listen what Betty Bob says. I was charter 15 years. I'm sticking with that. Now, so you can say, I'm not sure who you say. Now look at Love say, no prison time, you lose benefits. So, okay. Betty Bob says no. Oliver says yes. Then Felder should never get benefits. Okay, now this is the question I asked about should they be get their benefits in the future. Love say no prison time, lose their benefits, never can get them. Betty Bob say should never get their benefits. Jay Oliver say yes, they should be able to get their benefits after they do their time, and they can get them the right way the next time. Should that disqualify you? Totally. Now, Charleston say felons should never get benefits for life. Whoa, that's cold. What if they end up homeless, Brother Charleston? Betty Bob say the pilot loses his license. But what his VA stuff had nothing to do with him being a pilot. But I guess that felony they gonna get does, huh? Now, Jay says they were honorably discharged, so they can, after they serve their prison time, they were honorably discharged unless they lied about that in the paperwork. Who knows if they lied about some of that? Love say, I say no, my opinion, felony fraud, no more benefits. Jay Oliver say the family members. Now listen to what Charleston says. My current house insurance would have denied me coverage. Ask if I was a felon. Oh, really? I didn't know how home insurance asked you if you're a felon. I don't remember that. Maybe they did ask me. Now I am not. Love say you lose your benefits when you go to jail or prison. Bottom line. No, you can file for them there. No, you can still get your benefits. You get kicked down to 10%. Go to prison, you get reduced to 10%. Believe me, your CMP exams will be intense because they're going to have in your record that in the past you did something fraudulent. Now let's go down. Now listen to what Brother Mike says, Military Mike. No prison time for those who have qualified immunity. So all of them are guilty. I remember we went over that. Now this is getting heavy, family. Y'all getting it. Everybody show love to our brother Joseph in the house. Now, Brother Mike said number 5 has qualified immunity. He won't get jail time. So number 5, is that, which one was the police? Which one of them was the police in Florida? The police captain in Florida. Somebody give me the number of the one that was the police captain in Florida, please. Love say, I don't see immunity here. Joseph say, what's up, H-Town? Hi, everybody. Everybody show love to our brother Joseph Price. It's all good, baby. It's all good. Let us know, family. Let me pull my face back up. Now, Paul says, sounds like they have been investigating these folks for a while, for over at least 5 years. The federal government lets you keep stealing money, so they have a strong case. They let you get away with it for a while. Paul, the police captain, is going to be the most guilty. But somebody said that they're going to, somebody believe they're going to have qualified immunity. I think, could they get qualified immunity being policemen? They do when they shoot black people and other people, when they shoot people, homeless people. Now, Paul, he knows fraud is wrong in many forms. Okay. You think he's gonna lose his police he's gonna lose his police credentials? I'm thinking. Betty Bops, if the pilot is captain, he makes about $250 an hour. So I don't understand the pilot. Maybe greed? Man, that's a lot of money. My Lord. They can make almost $1,000 a day. Over $1,000, some thousands of dollars a day. Betty Bob, VA is federal. And then, okay, number 5, Gabriel Garcia was the policeman, right? Don't you, anybody hold him just as accountable? A couple you did. And they speaking to our brother, Joseph. Charleston speaks to him. Love speak to him. Betty Bob speak to him. Lifestyle Changes speak to our brother. Military Mike speaks to him. Now let's see what our brother Military Mike says. The cops do what they want. They are above the law by design. This man was second in charge, but they seem like they're going to get rid of him. They're going to throw him under the bus, even though it had nothing to do with his job performance. But I wonder what he's doing as a cop. Does he lie? How did he get to that captain position? He was right under the chief. Now, Charleston said, Betty Bops, maybe the pilot had a couple of wives' alimony. That's real talk, brother. That's real talk. Now, Love say, police bluntly commit fraud. I don't see no immunity. The courts will hold him accountable. Now, then brother say, hi, Joe. Because Jay said that military, lifestyle change, say facts, military might. No. Coastie said, hi, Joseph. And Joseph say, hi, guys. And our sister says hi to him also. Sister Alaska Nice. Now, family, this gets heavy here. So how do you think we should move now? What do you think we should do as a response? Nothing? Do we just keep going with what we're doing? Let us know. And we're going to get ready to go on the VA law. Let me let my blinds down, make sure it don't mess up the light here. Hopefully my screen haven't been messed up. Let's get ready to do this here. Give me a second. Thank you for your patience, family. Thank you for your patience. So do you still feel the same way now? Who do you hold the most accountable? Do you think the question is who commits more monetary fraud, veterans or the VBA or both? Let me know what, after we went over the information, has your opinion changed? Who commits more fraud? Let me pull the question up on the screen. I think I did. It's on the screen now, family. Who commits more fraud? Who commits more monetary fraud? Veterans or the VBA or both? Let us know, family. Has your opinion changed or is it the same? Please interact and let us know. Betty Bob say the VBA. Just put those, VBA or both, or put veteran or vet. Brother Kevin says both. I don't think his opinion changed. Charleston say the VBA. Come on now. Jay Oliver says the VBA, Veterans Benefit Administration. Love, the VBA. Most of y'all are still holding the VBA accountable, family. What is y'all just still? How y'all feel about it? Who's the most to blame, family? Let us know. Let us know who is the most to blame. Please tell us. Now, who are the most to blame? I'm trying to get the VA law to come up. Lifestyle Alaskan I say VBA. Lifestyle Changes says VBA. But I have a question for you. Now I got a hard question for. I guess you could say I'm gonna play devil advocate, Betty Bops, and we'll get to y'all other information in a minute. Okay. Now, my question is, how can you hold the VA accountable, the VBA, the Veteran Benefits Administration, more accountable than the veteran when the veterans it was more veterans committing fraud than it was VA employees? Why do you hold the VA employees more accountable? It was about 7 to 8 veterans, and it was 2 VA employees from what I counted, about 1 or 2 VA employees. So how can you, the larger number were the veterans? What are you saying? You hold them more accountable because they were in leadership positions? Why do you hold the VBA more accountable? And those of you that said you hold the veteran more accountable, well, the VA fraud is hard to catch. I'm looking at the other side of the game now. The VBA is done in secret, and some of the things that they do as far as bonuses, is it really considered a crime? When they do mistakes, is that really fraud or just an error? And when you say both, those of you that say both, how can it be both when they coming from different perspectives? What makes you say that? And we're going to start getting numbers on it. Now listen, Military Mike says, what Military Mike said? Let me put my step up on the screen. He say, I love 99.99% of my veterans, but you have to understand, veterans outnumber the VBA in exponential numbers. So I got to say, corrupt veterans. Oh, he just pulled the pin out of the grenade, and he just rolled it down the hallway. Uh-oh. You heard what our brother said. Thank you for your service, but not your fraud. Oh, come on now. We getting messed up in here. The VBA is a smaller dynamic. But is that dynamic have a bigger impact because their level of power? I'm just asking. Jay Oliver say the VBA gets frustrated at their ability not to answer the veterans' crisis of mental homeless, joblessness, and transition. Not being able to answer those questions. Love say you can't hold VBA accountable inside job. So he's saying that it is the VBA fault. Now, Kevin Cobar Sr. say the veteran is still accountable for their claim. Come on now. Charleston say, let me turn the music back on. So sorry. Charleston say because the VA raider was the ringleader, non-veteran, number one guy. Oh, okay. Oh, the raider was a non-veteran, the ringleader, the supervisor. Oh, that's who the non-veteran was. I'm gonna get to your statement up there, military Mike, about the situation. We're gonna get to that. I'm gonna get this here real quick, again, get back up there. Love. VA can't police themselves. That's what the Office of Internal General is supposed to be doing. And where was Dougie in all this? This happen under Dougie's watch? At least the last part of it. Should he be held accountable? Should the last administration be held accountable? Who was the Secretary of the VA before him for that 5 years? But I guess they were investigating it since 2005. I wonder how they got caught. How do you think they got caught, family, in your opinion? You think one of the people snitched? Do you think they started noticing the internal investigation notice irregularities? What do you think it was? Now, Alaska Knight said, mistakes over and over is a crime. Real talk, sister. At the same point, is it a mistake? Because if you a mistake and you work at a bank and you keep miscounting the money, that becomes a crime. So I agree with military Mike. Okay, Kevin Colbert Sr. Jay Oliver says they throw money at programs that don't address flesh and blood, just posters, pans, and songs. Then Love say, suppose you be supposed to be and doing two different things. Now listen with Charleston. Back 2022, Trump. 2020, Trump. Well, come on now. Can you blame that on him? That was his last year in, wasn't it? I think, I don't know if we can blame that on him, huh? I can blame a lot on him. I don't know about that. Now, Lifestyle Change say, there's very little oversight at the VBA. I heard that they pretty much do what they feel like. They seem kind of lawless in the way they handle our claims. Military Mike, Doge and Elon Musk probably discovered the VBA corruption. Now, the FBI and the Office of Inspector General, they've been knowing since 2020. So that was before Doge. Now, Betty Bob say one of the family members wonder how they got a BMW, saying, hey, what they doing? One of the family members might have snitched. Now, that's a possibility. Now, military Mike say Elon Musk and Doge was given access to VBA administration files. See? Okay. Now, Charleston says, yes, I blame bone spurs. Okay. That's what they call it. He had bone spurs and shin splits. That's why he didn't go join the military, Charleston. He couldn't make Vietnam. You know, too bad. Now, Alaska Knight says, talking about President Trump, Alaska Knight's Department of Veteran Affairs has faced criticism for improperly awarding nearly $11 million in bonuses to senior executives. 11 million. That's a lot of money, which were intended for other workers. A report by the VA Inspector General found that 10.8 million in critical skills incentives was given to over 180 executives, leading to significant financial mismanagement. Did anybody go to jail? The VA is now required to recruit this money, highlighting serious issues within the agency regarding its budget and executive compensation. Are they recouping the money from the executives? Probably not. Lifestyle say, I agree, Jay. Betty Bops, Lifestyle say, LOL, Betty Bops. You laughing. Love say, veterans have no authority over the VA. We got 20 likes and 16 watching. Good job, fam. Good job. Love say, true Alaskan ice, and nothing happens to the VA. Now, let me go up here and catch some of the comments from earlier. I was kind of going down. Let me see what I missed. Hold on, did I miss something? Brother, I can't find it. There it is. Paul Simplify from J. Oliver. Betty Bob say, did you get my laws from the email yesterday? Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Sister Betty Bobs. Love say, there are some cops that have been convicted. Immunity did not help them none. Fraud is a different story and lying. Well, see, you gotta understand something. They only can use immunity when they killing black people. A white cop kill another white person, they don't get no qualified immunity. Almost 90% of the time, unless it's some po white person, they don't get no immunity for killing white folks. And the only time their immunity don't work when it comes to killing black people is when we start burning down towns and putting hot lead and policemen. All of a sudden they get scared. They say, you supposed to just take this and don't say nothing. Now, Military Mike say, when Rodney Hinton had his arraignment, they had about 70 officers in the courtroom. Now that's biased because he's innocent until proven guilty. And, everyone else, including veterans, were separate. Yeah, because that's like a lynch mob. They were he shook them. He shook them. When they killed his son, and they've been hiding the cop that shot him in the back. He got shot in the back, right? They see no weapon. So now they hiding the cop. They hiding him. But they don't want this to become a thing. Now, let me see if I finish saying that. Hold on. I read all of it. Say, there are cops that have been convicted of theft caught on camera. Yeah, they get convicted of theft, but not killing unarmed black men and women. And Sister Massey got shot in the house in the face by the policeman. And they still trying to get them off. Because they see us as animals. Did you hear what I said? I tell you, so in case they kill me one day, y'all won't, because everybody want to feel bad. Nah, it ain't like that with everybody. Where the good ones at? The good ones keep their mouth shut. Black, white, blue, and green. They need to all speak up. Because they all stand together when one of them get killed. So are they serving each other or are they serving the public? Talk to me now. True Alaskan ice and nothing happened, VA, okay? Now, Love say VA is not taking the money back. They gave the executives. That's not fair. And then our brother say, preach, Military Mike. And then J. Oliver says, Secretary McDonald recouped those funds from the bonuses. Now the push is on the overpayment of the PAC Act payments. Yeah, but they took the money back. They should put some of those executives in jail. Now, say real talk, H-Town. Yeah. I'm just telling the truth. See, I ain't doing on no political thing. See, I ain't got look. Whoever you are, regardless of your background, you don't have to agree with me. you can be cool with me and we totally disagree. Because you're supposed to do things that's in your best interest. I'm going to do things that's in my best interest. So don't come to me talking about, you don't hate us all. We friends, right? Friends or not. While you sitting there smiling in my face, somebody trying to violate me from the back. And you act like you don't see them. Huh? Need you to come tell us about what they doing behind closed doors. Friend, you my friend. Tell me what they talking about when I'm not around. Tell me about that, friend. Now listen, Supreme Court just overruled that immunity for police self-defense not automatic for discharging of a weapon. Yeah, but it's common law they go by. With us, the laws don't even matter. They change it from one day to another. If somebody goes shoot up a school, they say he was having a bad day. Right? If I defend myself, I have no right to defend myself, even if I'm attacked. You understand? This man went to Mississippi. Now listen to me. This white man went up into a black club, started slinging the N-word around everywhere. The brother say, cool, hey man, get out of here. We ain't gonna, they just say, well, don't pay him no mind. He started coming swinging at him. They beat the hell out of him, took him outside, stripped him down and beat him with sticks. And they said he was the victim. That's what the news said, the liberal news, not just the conservative. Huh? So if we allow people to come into our spaces and start slinging out the N-word, if I go somewhere and sit down and ask for a beer, I can get busted upside the head. Remember that happened to that veteran in Pennsylvania? So if you can come in our club and start, or to our churches and do anything, and we got to sit there because sticks and stones break our bones, because those words usually come with violence. You understand? Understand what I'm saying? That law fits. They changed the law like they changed their clothes. That law it ain't worth the paper it's written on. Huh? Love say, good cops is just as bad as the bad cops by not saying anything and looking the other way. Yeah, and many times they complicit. And I know it's hard for them because of the trying to do their career, but life ain't easy. If you gonna do the position, you got to make the sacrifices. Because I don't want to just get taken out and they come up with an excuse. He was a veteran. He had PTSD and he was dangerous. They didn't know I was a veteran. Well, they probably see it on my license plate. But they don't know I got PTSD. How they know all that? Just by looking at me. Kyle Rittenhouse killed 2 young men. He wanted to kill black people. But they noticed, they say, you pointed a gun at us earlier. So he killed 2 white people. They say they were pedophiles. He didn't know they were pedophiles when he shot them. He bought an illegal gun. Well, that's okay. Wow. Now let's J. Oliver say August 1st, clothing allowance needed to be submitted. Anybody in here get clothing allowance? Put CA for clothing allowance. If you get a clothing allowance from the VA, CA for clothing allowance, okay? Not for California. CA for clothing allowance. Let us know. Now, Military Mike say, who wants to bet that number 5 police officer, meaning the one with this VA claim, will be innocent? Remember this episode and we will see. I don't know. Y'all think that cop, that captain that was doing, that got that 100%, I think he got 100%. You think they gonna let him make it? Who think the cop is going to jail? Put handcuffs in the chat if you think that the cop that we saw the videos about with stealing the VA funds, fraudulently obtaining them through the Puerto Rico VA. Put some handcuffs or prison bars if you think he's going to jail. If not, if you think he's not going, if you think he ain't going to go to jail, put free. Put free. Yes, sir, brother. from Joseph. Now, Military Mike say he will walk and go home to his family with his 100%. No, they gonna take that 100% from. You don't think they? Hold on, Military Mike. You think they gonna let that policeman? They already throwing him under the bus. I don't think he gonna keep that 100%. Who think that policeman? You know, he was in a couple of the videos. That captain. You think he gonna keep that 100% and not go to jail? I think they gonna try him just like everybody else when it comes to this. Time will tell. Remember this show. We'll see. And if you're right, I'll apologize. I just can't see it happening. He say, good cops need to speak up. That's what Joseph said. Yeah, we speak up. Because you know what? If they start speaking up, more people feel comfortable speaking up. All we want is justice. That's all. Don't use your position to slap us around. Look what happened to our brother Charleston. They messing with him because they got him contempt of court behind some child support stuff. All that ain't necessary. That ain't fair. Yeah. Now that's another thing. Convicted, maybe parole. The cop is Hispanic, so that's the brown. And they do get some of the white ones. I ain't gonna lie and say they don't get some of the right ones. But yeah, he is Hispanic now. Now Love says, Military Mike, I will not bet you because anything can happen in court, but you do have a good point. Look what they just did with them fine policemen, black policemen that beat that black man to death. An all-white jury let him off because he was doing their bidding. That's why I tell you, when they talking about how some good white folks, not when they get in the jury room, they all on code for the most part. Now, I've seen a few stand up. Now, I got to see, but that's rare. They talk about their black friends until they get in the jury room. Then it's all it's all on the side of the cop that committed the crime. Now, listen, Military Mike say he's going to Disney World with his family. Y'all think that policeman gonna go to Disney World? He was high ranking though. You think that's gonna help him in the case? That's not a violent crime either. Stealing VA funds is not a violent crime, right? So couldn't they just give him 5 years and say, don't do that no more? Lifestyle Change say, if he does, I think he will get a lesser charge. How many years do you think the police officer probably get? I want you to guess. How many years you think the police officer, they say he can get 5 years and another 20-year sentence. What do you think overall years he may get? Let's guess at the cop that was in the videos we watched. Love, my opinion. The cop earned a orange jumpsuit. He earned one. Charleston say, convicted, maybe parole. Cop is Hispanic, that's true. And then Betty Bob say, orange jumpsuit. Now, Jay Oliver say, it is plausible that he was courted to put in for a claim. Okay. I have asked many veterans if they were aware of their benefits and they had no idea and found most were completely lost. Maybe, now he should have known that. Remember that middle person probably told him. Betty Bob say the cop is brown people. Yeah, but they don't think they brown all the time. That's the problem until they get in trouble, until President Trump get in there. There ain't no white Latinos to them. You know, he said, nah, that man's something else. Charleston say Betty Bob should make. What is that fruit? I think that's an orange, like the orange jumpsuit. So tell me if I'm wrong, like you've been in prison. Now, Love say justice system is rotten and not fair for poor people. Now, that's another thing. it's not fair for poor people either. A lot of poor white people be catching hell too. I've seen them catch hell. Now, but some of them got to stop supporting the system. Benny said, hey, H-Town and family, everybody show love to our brother. Benny, Charleston say, Zimmerman say, you saying cop is a fruit? Oh, Lord. Y'all make this thing interesting. Betty say orange. Now, Benny says they are trying to free Derek Chauvin. Yes, indeed, they're trying to, because they want to make an example. They want to show that Derek Chauvin was guilty. They got picture of him on his neck, and all these people saying, nah, that ain't what happened. The same people that say ain't no racism, they say they can look at it and say, nah, that's a fentanyl death. It was fentanyl in the knee of Derek Chauvin when he choked out George Floyd. It's George Floyd's fault for dying. Huh? They come up with all kinds of excuses. They poked him up in jail. Now, Betty Bob, Charleston Zimmerman, only you. Now, listen. Military Mike say the police officer organization was created in 1829. No so-called good cops, as far as I know, because they used to be the slave patrols, the paddy wagon. They used to catch the slaves, paddy patrols. Even spoke against another cop for corruption, not since 1829. Let me ask you this here. Do you think the police officer could get the union to represent him, the one that has the VA disability fraud claim over him, the indictment? Do you think the police union can help him? Let us know. Everybody speaking. Betty Bob say, Jay Oliver, I agree with you. Jay Oliver say, if convicted, 18 months federal and 3-year parole. Okay. That's what y'all think should happen to the cop. All right. Then military might say, since in the face of evil is evil itself. Silence in the face of evil is evil itself. Now we got Minister in here. Say hi, love. Okay, Minister, how you doing? It's Mr. Okay. So let us know, Mister. Stay in here. We want to chat up. Or let us know if you give us a yes if you're new to the channel, Mister. Let us know. Everybody show love to him. Put a yes in the chat, Mister, if you're new to the chat. Now, love say Derek Chauvin did not get life, and the other cops did not get much time because they killed who they killed. They killed that black man. Now, listen, Minister said, "Hello, Mister." And I got to be honest, because the young people see what's going on. Okay. Mr. say new to the channel, show love. Well, Mr., we glad that you are here. I am the H-Town Vet. This is an interactive veteran channel. You are not filtered here. You can speak your mind. We're not politically correct. We talk about veteran issues, social issues. This is a support group, but we do have rules, and I'm gonna go over them in a section with you. Okay. Now, military Mike say the police unions is mandated to help cops. Right now, Mister, we're talking about a veteran who got 100% fraudulently through a VA regional office supervisor. All right, they faked the evidence, and we're saying, should the police get as much time as everybody else given this position? Does he have qualified immunity? I don't think from the federal level, though. See, that's the key thing. He doesn't have it from the federal level. They say hello to Mr. from Charleston. He say yes. Okay, military Mike says hello, Mr. And normally command officers are not represented by unions, just sergeants and below. Ooh, that's deep. Now, I have a family member that was a cop and DA. Okay. Now, family, and we're going to go over the laws in a minute, but we're going to skip to the rules for our brother, and we want to tell him, we probably going to tell him a little bit about our channel since he's new here. Now, I don't know how long you've been watching. Let us know how long you've been watching, mister. And what I want to say, we're going to introduce you a little bit about our channel, and we're going to go back to what we were doing. Our channel is, our mission and vision is to be, first of all, interactive, where we can support each other and respect each other, okay? And to be informative, all right? Well, I would say informative first, because some people may not want to socialize. Interactive, respectful, transparent, protective, and troll-free, meaning no people in there keeping up disruption. This is why we have rules, all right? So, Mr., pay attention for us with a minute here. You're doing good. Now, we try to stand out here at the H-Town Vet. We ain't going to go over the new releases yet. Give me a second. I'm going to go over the rules for you. All right. There we go. So, there, mister, we have rules. Now, when we're chatting, now, if you don't want to chat, you don't have to. But if you're going to chat, you only have to agree to the rules one time and just follow them from there out, okay? We have chat rules. Now, first we're going to tell you what the warnings. First thing we're going to give you is a warning. We're going to go over the rules too. When it comes to the rules, we're going to first give you a warning. All right? Say, hey, let's get on task. Then if people keep it up, we give them the day off. They can come back on the next live stream. And then if they try to overturn the channel or try to do a mutiny of any sort, get very inappropriate, that could happen on the first egregious act, permanent vacation. We've had to do that to some people that thought they were essential to the channel. Now, here we go. I thought I had put the rules on there, so I didn't. So let me get back to this here. Let me see. All right. Let me see what I got here. Now, let me pull this up for you. Let me pull up this. What is that number? What? All right, number 8. Okay, give me a second. I'm pulling up a file for us. Now, these are the rules, brother, okay? I'm assuming you're a brother, a man. The rules are this. So, Minister, I want you to pay attention here. Number 1, things you won't do. Ignore H-Town Vet warnings. Like I say, hey, cut out, let's get back on task. I do this with everybody. Sometimes they tell me to get on task. Number 2, chatting without agreeing to the rules. We won't do that. You can stay in a room, but you have to agree to the rules to chat going forward. Number 3, name drop non-chat members. Number 4, any attempt to hijack or undermine the H-Town Vet channel will result in a permanent ban. And I can do that within a couple of seconds. We don't like doing that, but we have to maintain order in our channel. So, Mr., if you heard what I said and you agree to the rules, all you have to do is put a yes in the chat, and then you can do it from now on. You'll never have to agree to the rules again. But that's why it's so peaceful in here, okay? So now back to the rules for the night. We ain't there but 2 hours and 20 minutes. So now let's go to the rules. Now look how simple that was. Look how simple you agreed to that. Bam. He just said yes. There's been people here, mister, that's been here for a long time that wouldn't agree to the rules, came after the rules, and some of them were disruptive people. But we got fresh blood in here, and we thank you, mister. Yeah, but look what Jay says. Jay say, welcome, Minister. I mean, Mister. I keep calling you Minister. Jay Oliver say, welcome, Mister. Thank you so much. Tell us about yourself. Are you what if you were in the military, what branch of service? If you're not military, you okay too. What branch of service in the state or country that you are currently living in? Let us know. Let us know if you are retired military with 20 credible years, put an RM for retired. Let us know your branch of service and state or country you're currently living in. I am the H-Town vet, and I was in the U.S. Army, and I'm living in Texas, born and raised. So let us know. Now we got our brother in here. Gary said, good evening, fam, and welcome, Mister. Look out to see the love already coming your way, Mister. See, we consistent about supporting each other here. We don't want no drama. We veterans that have physical and mental disabilities, so we don't have time of stressing people out while we're here. We're here to show you nothing but love. That's our goal. This is a safe place for you to come. Now, we disagree, but you got a right to be opinionated. You don't have to agree with everything I say. You may not agree with none of what I say, but if you can get some good information out of it, now come on, everybody's showing. They said hello to everybody, to Gary and to our brother, Mister. Yes, indeed. Now, family, let's get back to it. Now we're going back to this law. And I'm gonna say stuff a little different because I'm a Southern man from Texas, so I talk with a Southern accent. Oh, hold on, what did I do wrong now? Something didn't happen right. All right, let me get to it here. Let me get to it here. Now we're going over any update on VA law at va.gov. They've kind of changed the name, but everybody's showing you love, Mr. and Gary. Y'all showing love to them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now let's get to it here. Now we're going to see what's going on. Has there been any updates on VA law? We about to check it out right now. Let's see, share the screen. Here it says that the last update was May 22nd, dealing with fiduciary. We went over that last time. Are these the ones that you were talking about, Betty Bob? We went over that on the last live stream. The ones that changed, updates on the law dealing with the fiduciary program. And then the other one dealing with when there's multiple beneficiaries and dealing with initial appointment, dealing with the fiduciary. That was also on May 22nd that this came out. No update since May 22nd. So yes, indeed, I got that one. Now she said, yes, I sent you another one. So maybe it's an update I don't see. Seems like they blocking me. They giving you the updates. So I need you there for me. Now listen to what Love say. My favorite VA new laws and updates. Anything new on the claims process? Yes, about the Raiders, but we kind of went over it. I'm getting to that evening to anyone I missed. Now that's respect. Love say, what's new on the claims process? There are some updates, but we're going to get into more detail about them next time. So here we go. Let's see what law. So that's the update on the VA law. Now we're going to do some more. I'm going to look up what Sister Betty Bob said. Now there was an update dealing with a executive order from President Trump about helping the homeless veterans. They're gonna open up a facility in LA, Los Angeles, California, and another one on the East Coast. She said, Betty Bob said, H-Town, let me check again. And then Charleston said, H-Town, sure it isn't Google. My account has more security. Now that could be Google. It could be. Now that's true. And mine does too. So yes, that could be Google. Thank you for letting me know that. And another thing that the executive order from the president did, he said it where you can go to VA appointments on Saturdays, on the weekends. How do you feel about that, mister? Would you like to go to appointments on the weekend? Anybody that haven't answered this question yet, or you can answer again. Who like going to appointments on weekend? Put yes. Put a Y or a yes in the chat, or a thumbs up. Now, Jay Oliver say, H-Town, did you get an email from me about rateable conditions? Yes. I responded to you too. I have trouble receiving my emails, but I received that. So he said, I would. Okay. Kevin said, yes. H-Town, Better Bobs, I just sent it again. I got the emails, but I'm gonna check. Let me go check on it now. So those are some of the laws there. Another law that they're changing, dealing with holding VA claims reps more accountable for our claims. This might coincide with the fraud that the VA claim raters being held accountable. I don't know how that's going to look, but that's what they're saying. So let me see. Let me see what's going on here. Look who's in the house. Our brother, MG Smith. Good evening, family. Granddaughter graduation. Just got back home. Everybody show love to our brother. Brother Charleston doing that. Sister Betty Bob said, MG Smith, I was thinking about you. Coastie said, hey, MG Smith. See, that's why I missed her. Don't stop coming. We glad that you here. You part of the family now. You can't leave. Is that kind of holding you hostage, mister? You're a part of the family. We all us veterans here, we have some people we can relate to, that we can feel important, because it's all about us. You understand? Now Gary says, no appointment at the clinic on weekends for me. So who would do weekend appointments? Let us know. The staff will get burnt out. I'm afraid, because you don't want no confusion. So they saying MG Smith, they say congratulations, MG Smith, on his granddaughter's graduation. Congratulations from H-Town also. Now, Jay say, MG Smith, hi. MG Smith, congratulations from Betty Bob's. Then Gary says, hi there, MG Smith. Lifestyle say, congratulations, MG Smith, on granddaughter's graduation. MG Smith said, thank you, Betty Bob's. And then Kevin Cobart Sr., they can hire extra people, yes, for the weekends. Betty Bob says, H-Town, have you heard from Bionic Woman? I sent her email today, so we'll see. She got a lot of things going on in her life, but she do care about us. And from time to time, she reaches out. She'll let us know as things going. You know, she take care of her family issues, personal issues. So we're going to pray for her, but I'm glad you asked about her, because I'm going to send her another email. Jay Oliver said, she probably watches this too. She got a lot going on right now, family. So y'all keep her, our sister Gwendolyn, in your prayers, because remember, she was in a car accident. Jay Oliver say, weekends for me, great for parking. Yes, indeed. How y'all feel about weekend appointments at the VA hospital? Charleston say, what about the regional office? Should they be open on weekends? The VBA, the Veterans Benefit Administration? Let us know. Charleston said, Kevin Cobart Sr., you think Dougie will go for that? Now, I wonder. And then MG Smith say, thanks all of you. My family, I appreciate you so much. That's what I'm talking about. Coasty says, congratulations, MG Smith. Then, Mr. Where you at? I'm missing you, Mr. Are you still here? I want to know how you doing. You part of the family. We want you here now. I hope you're in here. Well, I want to let you know, if you're just sitting back chilling, we care about you. Love say, we all have common ground here, winning and helping each other out and supporting each other. Yes, indeed. Kevin Cobar Sr. said, Charleston, everything is possible with Dougie Fresh. Did you hear that? Come on now. Huh? Because he's a vessel of the Lord. Now, he's a preacher and was a chaplain in the military. So he's double anointed. Now, lifestyle changes absolutely on VBA office. Okay. They should do weekends at the VBA office to get them claims done. Betty Bob say VBA should be open since they so far behind. Yes, indeed. Should they pay overtime though? Huh? Should they just give them extra hours? Should they pay overtime as an incentive? I think they should pay overtime, but what's your opinion? Jay Oliver say they may be salary employees. Jay Oliver say, or comp time. Jay Oliver say they are open now. They own mandatory and voluntary overtime. Okay. Military Mike said, congratulations, MG Smith. Love says the VBA office should be open 24/7. Now they'll get some claims done then, and they need to hire more people for that. And some people like working overnight. Who in here like working overnights? Who in here, if you're a daytime person, put DT for daytime. If you like working at night when you did work, put an NT for nighttime. Come on, family. Who a daytime person? Who's a nighttime person? Somebody said 24/7. MG Smith said, H-Town weekends for the veterans that need it. I wouldn't have an appointment with it. No, I wouldn't do weekends, not myself. Kevin Cobarsini said, yes, should be paid. Okay, they should pay overtime. Kevin said overtime. MG Smith said, H-Town, they might need a day off during the week for their business bills and such. Yeah, they can have rotating schedules. Some people work more during the week, some on the weekends. Some people will prefer to work on weekends. Now, Lifestyle Change say yes. Let me get this up here. We already did this. Let me get my face so I can see this better. Okay, I got to catch up on it because y'all be moving fast. Lifestyle Changer says, yes, that's how we did overtime. We did 7 days, 12 to 16 hours a day. So would you think they should, who prefer daytime? If you was working at the VA, would you prefer working daytime or over the night? If at that VA? Yes. Lifestyle Changes say, but that wasn't government. Let me ask you this here. Should the whole hospital at the VA be open 24 hours, not just the emergency room? If you feel the VA hospital should be open 24 hours, put 24 hours. 24 in the chat. Put 24 hours. Now listen what Charleston says. Pastor Collins, also a lawyer. I don't think much of lawyers, low class. A lot of people don't like lawyers. Kevin say second shift. Betty Bob say daytime and nighttime. Kevin says love. I agree with you, brother. Jay Oliver says, like Ray Charles saying, you know the nighttime, baby. Say, you know the nighttime, baby. I thrive on night shift. Now, Gary says incentives are always welcome. There are good people just like us. Yes, there are some very good people like that. And they wouldn't be so stressed if they could get paid for the hard work they put in. Sometimes, don't y'all think they get burned out too? Who think they should work 24? They should have 24 hours. Not that one person work 24 hours, but the VA hospital should be open 24 hours. Not just the emergency room, the whole hospital. Not just the pharmacy at night, the whole hospital. Now, and I'm mostly a daytime worker. Goats, cows, and chickens take up the rest of my time. I hear you, Garrett. MG Smith say daytime. Who say daytime and who say 24 hours and who say nighttime that the VA hospital should be open? Kevin say daytime, definitely. Okay. Now, Lifestyle Change say, I was third shift for 12 years because I worked for me at the same time. I hear you. Betty Bob say 24 hours. Kevin says, yes, 24 hours should be open at the VA. 25. Now, Love say VA didn't get some extra money using it wisely. Okay. The VA did get some extra money. Use it wisely. Kevin say 24 hours. Benny say they should be open at the VA hospital for 24 hours. Coasty say 24 hours. Lifestyle Changes laughing at what Jay Oliver said. And Kevin said always. Now, Charleston says nighttime workers have a reduced lifespan. Now, that's something to consider now. Now, I need to look some of those studies. MG Smith said H-Town, the VA would need a lot more personnel. Don't know if Dougie would go for that. Now, that's a possibility because he's not trying to hire more people. He's trying to reduce the workload. Now, Lifestyle Changes say 24 hours. Man, that'll be an interesting idea. Now, family, we're going to get back to what we're doing here. Now, let me look at the other law my sister talking about. I'm going to go see, can I go to the emails? Betty Bob say, then the VA appointment wait time will not be that long, 4 months waiting. Yes. Jay Oliver says 24 hours with nighttime differentials pay on nights. So should you get paid more at nights, weekends, holidays, birthdays, and anniversaries? So if you work on these days, you should get paid more per hour, per diem. Let us know. Now let's see what we got. Oh, no, that ain't what I'm trying to pull up. Well, we got a lot of information to cover, family. We doing good. Okay, we got our sister gave the information about Puerto Rico. And she's talking about the diagnostic thing. Let me go to what our brother Jay Oliver. Yes, he was talking. Oh, now. Interesting. I don't know if I can pull this up. Yeah, we're going to go over this next time. Now, Love, what he got here deals with claims. I'm going to put it on a slide because sometimes I can't get my email to come up like that. I won't be able to share it. But Jay Oliver definitely so. Let's see what Brother Charleston talking about. I'm looking at his email. Oh, yes. Now, we're going to share something here, family. So bear with us here. We're going to some information from Brother Charleston in the house. You understand? Is that all right, family? Can we talk? Now, with Brother Charleston, he got some information for us. Let's see. I don't know if this is what. Let's see if this is it. Okay, give me a second. All right, so it is. So let me turn the music off. We still in the we on the news section now. Hold on. No, we going to the news section now, family. So veteran news. Okay, let's get into it. I got so much. I'm gonna do the rest of y'all stuff from your emails later on. I'll do that tomorrow. But I got one from our brother that comes from military.com from our brother Charleston. All right. All right, let's see what we got here. H-Town, 4 months waiting for community care. I go next week and we pray for our sister and talk to your patient advocate sister. Definitely more for nights and overtime. Love say there's urgent care facilities everywhere there are, and the VA will cover them too. They got a list of them at the VA hospital. Now, here in Houston, lifestyle changes. That's how the private hospitals do. Yes, they do. Might be less staff at night. Love. VA needs to have urgent care 24 hours. Yes, indeed. I like how you put that. Say, all right, now, let's get into it, family. Let's get into it. Fair use, family. Fair use. Oh. All right, now listen up, family. Let me try to make this where it's reasonable here. Now, let's go with it. This is from my brother Charleston. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear it. Give me a thumbs up. All right, here we go.
By House after VA ends rescue program. Veterans struggling to pay their mortgages could get help under a plan approved by the House to replace a mortgage rescue program the Trump administration ended this month. The House approved by voice vote on Monday night a bill that would create a partial claims program for the Department of Veterans Affairs. The program would essentially allow veterans with VA home loans who need to skip mortgage payments to move those missing payments to the end of their loan term. The bill, if ultimately approved by the Senate and signed into law, could provide a lifeline to veterans who are at risk of foreclosure following the end of the Veterans Affairs Servicing Purchase Program this month. It was a bad program, and the Trump administration was right to stop it. However, I recognize that sometimes veterans fall on hard times and veterans need a safety net, House Veterans Affairs Committee Chairman Mike Bost, RIL, said on the House floor. The bill approved Monday is a fiscally responsible solution to enhance the VA home loan program and give veterans the assistance they might need if they are in home loan debt, Bost added. The VA had a partial claims program during the COVID-19 pandemic when many veterans, like others around the world, struggled to pay bills because their normal stream of income was disrupted. But that partial claims program ended in October 2022. When the program ended, thousands of veterans found themselves receiving unaffordable bills for mortgage payments they had missed. After NPR reported on the issue last year, the Biden administration created the Veterans Affairs Servicing Purchase, or VASP, program as an emergency fix. Under VASP, the VA purchased delinquent loans from holders and became the primary loan servicer, providing borrowers a stable payment plan at a fixed rate of 2.5% for the remainder of their loan. The program helped about 17,000 veterans stay in their homes, while the VA purchased about $5.5 billion worth of loans through the program, according to the department. But Republicans opposed VASP, arguing that the Biden administration acted without congressional approval and that taxpayer dollars were put at unacceptable risk by the VA becoming the loan holder. Last month, the VA announced that it was ending VASP, effective May 1st. While veterans already on VASP weren't kicked off, the department stopped accepting new applications on that date. VASP should have never started to begin with, VA Secretary Doug Collins said at a House Veterans Affairs Committee hearing last week, claiming that the Veterans Benefits Administration was on the verge of needing to shuffle around billions of dollars from other programs to cover VASP costs.
You hear, there go Dougie speaks, Dougie Fresh speaks.
It should not have been a program that was taking money away from other things to start and getting VA into the mortgage business, he said. Democrats fumed at Collins' decision, arguing that ending VASP without an alternative in place put 80,000 veterans at risk of foreclosure. The bill approved by the House on Monday would provide the alternative by giving the VA the authority to create a new partial claims program. The partial claims program could save the government about $170 million over a decade by reducing the amount of costs the VA pays related to loan defaults, according to the Congressional Budget Office. The bill, which was first introduced by Representative Derek Van Orden, Republican Wisconsin, received bipartisan support after negotiations added some more protections Democrats were seeking for veterans who missed mortgage payments from March 2020, when the COVID-19 pandemic started, to May 1st, when VASP ended. Still, Democrats are continuing to blast the VA for not taking more steps to ensure veterans aren't foreclosed on while the bill works its way through Congress. I continue to urge the Secretary to reinstate some kind of assistance for veteran borrowers until this legislation is signed into law and implemented. Representative Mark Takano, Democrat, California, the ranking member of the House Veterans Affairs Committee, said on the House floor Monday. That will take some time. Every veteran who loses their home will have no one to blame but President Trump and Secretary Collins.
All right, family, you heard it here first. So we did that. Fair use. I don't think we're putting up any videos, but if we do, let's go over some more of the news. Listen what Betty Bob says first. Sister Betty Bob says, H-Town, I have 2 patient advocates. Lincoln email for the so I have 2 patient Lincoln email for the hospital. It have gotten that bad with my 2 eyes, with my eyes 2 years ago. Well, we're praying for you, sister. And we everybody pray. Let's pray real quick for our sister. God, we ask that you bless our sister. Bless Betty Pops. We ask that you heal her, God. You help to make our eyes stronger, clear. We ask that you be there, be a support, and we here to support her in Jesus' name. Amen. Yeah, we don't like to hear that. So we want to do what we can to support you, sister. That you going through. Oh, Lifestyle say, man, I hate to hear that, Betty Pops. Love say, love that Pastor Dougie. Lifestyle Change said, amen. What y'all think about that program? Do you think they need to keep that program? MG Smith said, yes, blessings to Betty Bops. Betty Bops say, thank you so much. Yes. People dying for a word of encouragement. People out there suffering because nobody will be supportive when they're good people. When you see good people, you better treat them right. If you see bad people, you ain't got to be mean to them. You might need to get away from them because they might be deadly. Betty Bob say, thank you, MG Smith. Charleston say, prayer, shipmate. What is the shipmate, the sailor's prayer? Is there a sailor's prayer? Is there a Marine's prayer? Is there an airman's prayer? Is there a Coast Guard prayer? I don't know if there's an Army prayer. Let us know if in your branch do they have a prayer for that branch. Now, is there a Space Force prayer? What is it? God, thanks for the stars? I ain't trying to be funny. Yeah, I guess I am. Betty Bob say, thank you, Kevin Kobar Sr. Love say, we are with you, Betty Bops. You better believe we are. And Betty Bob say, thank you, shipmate. Betty Bob said, thank you. Yes, indeed. Y'all don't know what people going through. We sitting here, we being consistent because good people should not have to be in a stressful environment unnecessarily. You know, we shake it up every once in a while. Jay Oliver say, keep bopping, Betty. Boy, that's something else. Sometimes we got to laugh to keep from crying. Kevin Kobar-Senior say, yes, it is a Marine's prayer. Yes, indeed. One day we got to figure out what that prayer, one of y'all Marines going to have to tell us what that prayer is. You might want to recite it. We probably do that on the birthday of the Marines. We got to keep up with those birthdays. MG Smith say, Betty Boss, my father is 88. His retina detached. He had surgery. They put some kind of gas in his eyes, and he's almost blind, my Lord. So my sympathy go out to you. Yes, indeed. Betty Bob say, thank you, love. Huh? Then what else Betty Bob saying here? Yes, sure. I got love, love. I wish you well, Betty Bops. Somebody tell me Popeye the Sailor. Oh, I just said it. I'm about to say, what branch was Popeye in? The fictional character Popeye. What branch of the military was he in? I almost said it. Marine Corps, him, okay. Posty, praying for you, Betty. Yes, indeed. And then our brother Love Love said, I wish you well, Betty Bops. Betty Bops say he was in the U.S. Navy, Popeye, the sailor man. Coasty say, praying for you, Betty Bops. Then she says, Betty Bops say, this all came from taking steroids back in 1991. See what I'm saying? There's a lot of steroids in medications. I had a skin cream that had steroids in it. So Kevin Colbart Sr. says the Marine Corps him. I can't wait to hear part of it or pull it up. And if one of y'all want to say it, y'all will be welcome to do so. Love, love, say Betty Bob, thanks for sharing. We need to know what you are going through. We all want to help you and see you doing well. Come on, talk about it. Love, love. Now, Betty Bob say, thank you, MG Smith. She says, thank you, love, love. She said, because Popeye was in the United States Navy. You heard it. Then Betty Bob say, thank you, Coasty. Now look how we bring that love through. Jay Oliver says, Betty, don't forget to get to have your eyes evaluated for dryness. What's the best stuff that the doctors recommend for dry eyes? Visine, is there something else? Love, love, say, my pleasure, Betty Bobs. Then Kevin says, it's actually called a Marine's prayer. I stand corrected. Okay. And Kevin say, amen, love, love. And then Betty Bob say, yes, Jay Oliver, the community care doctor is doing my DBQ. Come on, let's talk about it. Now, family, let me see. Let me look at my text now. I need to see if I got anything I want to show y'all. Nah, I think that's it. I think I went over that. Okay. So I went over that. That's good. So let us continue, family. A prescription drops, not OTC. What's OTC? Tell me what that is. What they shouldn't do. I got what is that? Over the counter, not over the counter. So Jay Oliver say not over the counter. You need to get some prescription drops. I didn't know they had prescription drops. Good one. He reminded me over the counter. Okay. For OTC. Now lifestyle changes say I got severed for dry eye syndrome. You got service connected or what you got? All right. He said over the counter, bro. Well, thank y'all for updating me on that. Now, family, we've done the news. Now, I need to ask y'all, for those like Mr. You in here, we need to know, did you know they have Bird Eye, which will help you rate your VA hospital or clinic and other places also. I wonder, can you rate the VBA, the Veterans Benefit Administration? I sure like to do that. MG Smith's age time, my father had a prescription eye drop. Okay. Kevin say, give me a sec here. Kevin says, some for artificial tears. Yes, indeed. I've heard of that. Now, Love say, yes, Kevin, Marines is the only branch of service that have their own hymns, battle songs. Wow. Because I don't remember none in the Army, and maybe I'm making my branch look bad by saying that. And you rate the VA hospital, you can go see what the rating is. 1 out of 5 ratings that your VA hospital, the rating they have. If you haven't given that to us yet, look up on birdeye.com and search up your VA hospital in your area. All right. Charleston says, does Bird Eye have a rating system for VA secretary? I don't know if they got one for the VA secretary. I don't know if they're that specific, Brother Charleston. You just got through praising the secretary, so I'm assuming you're going to give him that 5 stars. Huh? I saw you speak very compassionate toward him, and I hope you wasn't. He won't. Why you want to call out a personal member there, H-Town? You skipped me. Hold on. Whoa. Hold on. I did read this one here. Yes, J. Oliver and community care doctor is doing my DBQ. Let me see what. I think I went over it. That's the one I went over. So tell me if I missed something else. Let me know, Betty Bobs, because I apologize. Let me know if it's another comment other than that. And in Pennsylvania and Brother Coastie State, they're going to have a Veteran Assistance Expo. They're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. Okay, caregivers, burial options. I hope they do something like down here in Houston. VA disability claims, the housing and homeless veterans. They gonna be dealing with a plethora of things. Now listen what our brothers say. So if you ever have problems, you can ask your doctor, especially VA. Extra is the prescription drop that I use. It's pretty pricey, but there are others. Can't you get that through the VA? It's between Kevin and Love. Okay. Let me see. Say, well, you talking about the steroids? Hold on. I see something above them. We say this came from taking steroids back in 1991. Let me go further. I can't see it, sister. See, can you repost it? Because I'm telling you, so many, it's hard to tell. So, family. That's that expo. I love them to have one like down here. Or if they have anything like that, so about our channel. If they have anything, okay, put it back in there, Betty Bob's, copy it and paste it so I can see it. Charleston say the VA has a Illinois of eye drops I use for glaucoma. Okay, that's good. Let us know. But thank y'all for informing us about that. Lifestyle Changes says there is supposed to be an expo or something in Columbus, Ohio in August. Please, if you get some information, brother, send it so we can share that on our channel. Thank you for bringing that up. We really appreciate you. You and I think who told us about that, brother? Sister Betty Bobson thing. And we went over these here. And we standing out here at the H-Town Vet family. Now, new releases. The last one we did here, dealing with being in the military. Say, will do, sir. Thank you. looking at, send it to me. We're gonna get the word out. When Dougie went there, was he lying? Did he get caught in a lie? That was this video. And this is the one of my personal story. This was when I almost went to jail over a VA claim and I didn't even commit fraud. Come on now. Go back and watch our reaction video on overpayments. That's the third video from Congress. Then we got the video on overpayments. This was a slideshow. Then we got part 2, Dougie Goes to Congress. Part 2. Then we got Dougie Goes to Congress, part 1. Very interesting video. Claim substitution. Even when a veteran is passed, you can still be, most people can be, dependents in particular, can be substituted into the claim. Okay? Now, understand the difference between a fully developed claim and an overdeveloped claim. Fully developed claim means you have everything you need for the VA to make a decision. You probably went to a public DBQ, you had that filled out by the outside doctor, and when they did so, they put everything in there that would be happening at a CMP exam if you did the public DBQ. Then in addition to that, you got all the evidence and you say, hey, all we need you to do is make a decision. That's a fully developed claim. Overdevelopment is when they say, you know what? Yeah, you had that examination, but we think that we need to send you one through the VA also. That's a waste of time. That's overdevelopment. Yeah, you got all the evidence, but send it to us again. That's claim overdevelopment. Now listen to what Betty Bob say. H-Town, I have the drops change once a month, including the XIIDRA. It is pricey. Tell me how pricey. If y'all don't mind telling me, you're the second person to say that. How expensive is that eye drop XIIDRA? When you say pricey, give me a general range of how much it would be if you had to buy it outright on your own. And can you get the VA to supply that? Now, here's another one of my personal stories. My journey to 100% permanent total. Watch that. You're going to get a lot of good information from me and the chat members. This is very popular for some reason. Our progress here on H-Town Vet, you've been progressing with your benefits and you progressing as a veteran also. This is a very important video when a veteran passes away, the things that you need to do, how you need to be equipped, because if you're not the veteran, you may not be in your right mind. So we give a guide, structure, and things you need to collect to make sure that is right, insurance policies and all of that. Thank you, Sam. And we went over the rules. I'm gonna move it a little farther here. So now, went over the rules. So now that's the end of the rules. Now our live streams. For those that are new here, I'd like to invite you to come to our live streams, interactive live streams, on Sundays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Central Time. And we will have unscheduled live streams or impromptu live streams, okay? Like we're doing tonight. The live stream is supposed to be tomorrow. We're going to do that, and we're going to chat it up tomorrow. Betty Bob says, with insurance, it was, talking about the eye drops, that expensive eye. With insurance, it was $45. VA will not pay, not unless service connected. Are you over 50% yet? If you're over 50%, they're supposed to pay. Now, if you're 50% or more, they pay for all your medication. Let us know. Jay Oliver said, I don't know. I had the VA pay for my glasses and drops. I only paid $100 for these glasses. They like $400 or $500 glasses. The VA paid most of it, and I had to pay $100. Glasses and drops. Listen what Jay Oliver say. At 70%, mostly medical, should be free, including travel. Now look at B-Man. B-Man say, good evening, everyone. Now, I think you've been here before, right, B-Man? Let us know if you've been here. Say yes in the chat, B-Man. Charleston. Oh, he talking to a shipmate. So, family, that's how we're going to do that. And say good evening, everyone. Now, let's see here. How to contact us. He said, yes, been here. We miss you. Isn't it good when everybody flow through? Do you notice we got hundreds of people that in here that come, they just don't come at the same time all the time? Now, listen. Thank you, B-Man. Everybody show love to B-Man. Everybody show love to B-Man. Now, if you like to contact us at our email, htownvetnorthside@gmail.com, all lowercase. If you would like to go to our YouTube channel and watch our videos and live streams that are recorded, go to handle htownvet Northside, capitalizing the H, T, V, and N. Now, we have our Cash App. If you would like to donate, it's the same with a capital H, T. Of course, you got to put $ in front, capital H, T, V, and N. Now, PayPal, I'm still working on that because I owe somebody some money. So I've just been busy, family. MG Smith say, good evening, B-Man. Now everybody's showing love. Betty Bob say 28 likes and 21 watching. We likes. Come on now. Now listen what B-Man say. VA provides health care for dependents if you are 100% PNT for the kids over 18 years of age in college. And then brother saying hi to you, B-Man, brother Kevin. Betty saying hi. Yeah, he was here before I remember the name. B-Man say much love to everyone. What you been doing? You ain't got to tell all your business. But where you been at? Why haven't we seen you in a long time? B-Man. If you haven't done so far, smash that like button. Check and see. Share this with others, family, okay? Share this live stream. And subscribe. Now we are at the after party. Any final questions, concerns, let us know. I've been streaming since 12:01 today, family. That's why I'm exhausted. Then I got off, started making this live stream within an hour. I made the live stream and then been on with y'all. So I'm going to get me a big boy nap after this. Kids graduation. Okay, so been a busy person. Okay, MD Smith's been dealing with that graduation. Everybody's showing love to our family member. And to eat lifestyle changes too. Charles to say hi, B-Man. Family, we greet you here and we show you love. Kids graduation, congratulations to the kids. Lifestyle changes to you, B-Man TV. Family, what is tell me this here, B-Man TV. They graduated? Okay, I think they graduated from kids graduation from high school, college. What is it? Let us know. And we're gonna get ready to close out, family. We thank you because I'm tired as heck. I've enjoyed this. We made it work, didn't we? We got 21 people up in here. Family. Okay, high school, going to college. Okay, keep on top of that. Keep on top of that, B-Man. Now check this out, family. Why you can't play? H-Town told you that that you know what, this is it, and we about to get off, and we ain't gonna do no 4 hours. Guess what? The lie detector determined that was a lie. Huh? You know me, we be carrying on like crazy. Now, family, let's see what we got here. Betty Bob say congratulations. B-Man, congratulations to the kids, to the youngins. Now, hello, B-Man TV say hello, everyone. Hold the line, everyone. Come on now. Lifestyle greeting, everybody greeting each other. Love says, Kevin, I've had a music box with the Marine battle song. Him. Okay. Now, Charleston says, H-Town, Batman asked the question. B-Man. Now, let's see what the question was that B-Man asked. Because I may have missed it because, you know, I was kind of, I'm looking for a B-Man. Because I've been, you know, probably kind of slipping. I'm looking for the question that you asked me, man. Thank you, R. Charleston. I don't see him up there no more. I'm looking for the question. He said, good evening. Yes, sir. Okay, here we go. Here go the question from B-Man. Thank you, Charleston. Will the VA provide health care for dependents if you are 100% PNT, the kids over 18 years of age in college? Yes, all the way up to the age of 23 for the children in college, and they have to do a enrollment verification form for your so show that they're continuously in college. Okay, that's how that works. And you also want to make sure to get, if you're 100% permanent total, they should get a Chapter 35 educational benefits in addition to Champ VA. So with that, they're going to get a stipend every month, tax-free, $1,600 something, close to it. That's important to give them that advantage that they need. Kevin say, evening, brother B-Man. And so the same thing for Betty Bob's. B-Man say much love to everyone. He always brought a good vibe in here. And everybody saying hello. Let's see. Everybody saying congratulations. He said, Kevin, I have a music box. Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm back at the bottom here. I read those earlier. Now, B-Man say no stress weekends to all the vets. Yes, indeed. Thanks, everyone. Real positive person. Jay says, I really enjoyed this month, family. Believe me, y'all have made this a fulfilling May. Wow. That's from Jay Oliver. Love say, glad to have you here, Jay Oliver. Jay Oliver, how long ago did you find out about the channel? And the minister, if you in here, and B-Man, how long you've known about the channel? How did you come across it? Both of you. Lifestyle Changes say, I concur, Jay Oliver. Now, B-Man say, the question is, will the VA cover dependents if the kids are 18 years of age? Yes, if they college, you need proof. I asked that earlier. B-Man say, 100% permanent total good. B-Man say, thanks everyone. Then MG Smith say, yes, we are glad you're here with us, Jay Oliver. Come on now. All this stuff, all this love and compassion starting to make me emotional. I got to be tough with this thing. I can't show sadness or weakness. Now, B-Man TV, almost a year. What made you come up when you first came up? Because I know you were on there before. What made you come up and chat tonight and the first time you came up and chat? What do you like about it? And we're going to get ready to close out. Jay Oliver, I have to admit, I am getting tired, family. I've been on hours, 12 to 4 something, then almost 5, and then from here 6 to now. And I'm, say Jay Oliver, say 3 months. Sir, I love the energy. Why everybody keeps saying they love the energy? What about the energy that you love? Give me no more than, what about the energy you love? Give me a few words. Family, how has the energy gotten stronger? Family, we talk about it a lot of time, but how is the energy growing up in here from your perspective? Informative. Yes, indeed. B-Man say positive too. Well, thank you. That means a lot. Do you know negative attitudes can take you out of here? That's why now, Lifestyle Change say, are you preaching tomorrow, H-Town? It's Sunday. I'm going to be preaching. You better believe me. I'm going to hold on to the gospel of helping veterans. You understand? Yes, indeed. Saying, come on home, family. Huh? The doors of the church are open. Huh? Gary say, all are so accepting and honest. Y'all are so accepting and honest. So this is unique to you. What gives you a cue, Gary, that we're accepting and honest? What gives you that energy, as Brother Love says, Brother B-Man TV says? Now, Love say, B-Man TV, if they're in college, now your kids can sign up through their college. They have a veteran service officer at the college. Give them a copy of your DD-214 and show them that you qualify for the benefits, and have that. It's a letter, enrollment verification form that needs to be filled out. Okay? Love is so correct. Go to the veteran service officer at the college. Every college have one. MG B-Man says, thanks, love. Say thank you. Now listen to what Charleston, H-Town preaching to get that tax-free status. Why you go, oh Lord? See, he's sitting there, he's messing with my ministry, family. He messing with, don't listen to Brother Charleston. He gonna be my co-preacher. You know that, right? We gonna do a team there, Charleston. We gonna have our ministry. Like they did on Living Color. They had Damon Wayans playing one minister, and then what's our name? You know, that very talented guy that played in The Mask. He played the other minister. Now, Gary say everyone listens, no personal agendas to push, to enjoy. I enjoy this interaction. Real talk. Now, Jay say, I will be snitching again next month. Snitch away. Spread this good news. Now, That's what I love about it. You snitch here, this good stuff. B-Man TV. Thanks, everyone. And you know them trolls be and other people be sad because they may not have the confidence to speak up, and it may make them sad. I'm letting you know whether you speak up or not, you are loved, respected, and cared for here. You understand? We're not gonna let this thing go more than 3 hours and 30 minutes. So we're gonna get ready to close it out. We're at 3 hours and 20 minutes. So family, I would love to thank you for this live stream. If y'all put anything in the chat, I'm gonna catch up with that too. And I want to thank you for being here, family. I thank you for all that you've done. Now listen to what Brother Charleston say. Church of what? Happening now. Church of what's happening now. Oh, that was my favorite show. Oh, I love what's happening now. Yeah, so in the church of what's happening now, come through. We're going to tell you veteran news. We're going to pray for you. Everybody say good night to everybody, family. Brother Joseph Price say, night, everyone. Thank you, brother. Keep getting those benefits increased. Anything we can do to help, we here. Listen to what our brothers say. My heart is full, Jay Oliver said. Because, listen, the Bible say that they will overcome with the words of their testimony. Huh? We telling our story in here. And this is filling us up with, because let me tell you, other people don't want to talk to us. Times have changed. We used to go to our neighborhood, find some family members, friends to talk to. Everybody's so spread out. Everybody by themselves. Come on now. Then MG Smith says, H-Town, good night. H-Town and family vets. Now, listen to Charleston says, amen. Good night, everyone. Family, I'm enjoying y'all. I love y'all. I respect y'all. You mean the world to me. I want you to know that y'all help saving my life. Y'all keeping me around for my daughter and my other daughter, my niece's daughter. So just thank God. Lifestyle Change say good night all. Then Betty Bob say good evening, everyone. H-Town, good night. Have a beautiful Sunday all. I'm loving it. See, we got to come in style. Listen to me. We got to come in with style and we got to go out in style. Did you hear me? We got to show the love coming in here. We got to show the love going out because y'all mean something to me. Huh? I couldn't fake it this long if I wasn't saying it from my heart. Come on now. Gary say, good night, family. Now, Love say, B-Man TV, their college service enrollment will do all the paperwork and a college student's counselor will help them. Yeah, it's best to go up there because they was giving the runaround when my daughter was doing it over the phone. Kevin Cobarcine say, good night for me and Mrs. Cobarcine. Send love to your whole family. We want all of you to be blessed, brother. You hear me? Stay safe, I believe, in Tennessee. Coulter say, good night, family. H-Town, likewise. Let me tell you, y'all mean the world to me. Love say, H-Town, your channel is very helpful. Wow. All the good information y'all put out, then y'all tell me I'm helpful. Are you gaslighting me? Woo! From Orange County, here we go. Now, y'all never watched that Dragnet with Dan Aykroyd and what's that other guy name that played Forrest Gump? Somebody, y'all know his name. B-Man channel, B-Man TV, love, much love. Come on now. Now listen to Kevin Cobarcine, H-Town. She said, thanks for the shout out. We are looking to relocate. Come on down here to Texas. I'm gonna cook y'all some of that good brisket. Huh? If anybody try to bother you, I'm gonna pull out my power tools and I ain't gonna be nice to them. I will be y'all security, y'all people. Y'all keep taking care of that family. I'm so proud and happy for y'all. Y'all was so kind to us by coming up and talking. Love say, H-Town, your channel brings everyone together. See, that's what, let me tell you, you know what the Bible say? By love and kindness have I drawn you. It goes on to say, if you want a friend, you got to show yourself to be friendly. How I'm going to find a friend? And I ain't going to lie. When I was in the free world sometimes, because I don't know what I'm coming up on, I ain't going to say I have a frown, but I have a serious look on my face. Family, I want you to give me a yes or no tonight. Say, H-Town, we definitely want to, can't wait to come back and talk again. Yes, that y'all welcome now. Now, MG Smith, H-Town, we have a strong support system here. Y'all making me feel good, huh? See, people, they don't know what to do. Hold on, I got to come back up on the screen. I'm supposed to be going to take my big boy now. And y'all still got 20 people up in there. You see how amazing this is? Now, love, make sure you smash that like button. Love said, Kevin, we need couples like you to share in on the channel. That's right. We need that. That's why I just thank God for Military Mike. Another thing, brother, that asked about that dependence, that 100% permanent total. Once they file up for their Chapter 35 DEI educational benefits, you listening to me? Once they file up for that, you got to take them off as your dependents. That extra stipend you get from them, for them, you can't get it no more. You got to let them get the educational benefits, and they send the money directly to them. Now, Betty Bob say 28 likes, 20 watching. Anybody in here haven't hit the like button? See, can we make 30 before we get out of here? Everybody probably already hit the like button. If you haven't, hit that like button. Let me see if I got it here. Huh? Come on, family. Let me put my thing on mute because they're going to cut up on me. Okay, and I want to tell y'all one last thing. All right, they got me watching now. It's 21 watching. Betty Bob say 28 likes, 20 watching. Come on now. Love say Batman, thanks. I mean Batman, B-Man. Thank you for sharing. B-Man say, how long is the process for the kids to start getting paid? It depends on what's going to happen. They fill out the form. The school fills it out, send it to the VA. It might take a month. You know, it might come, sometime it comes faster. But they're going to have to pay, you're going to have to pay for the schooling up front. And you're going to get, the school going to send them directly the check so they can use that for other expenses. So you're going to have to pay up front. Or I think they work something out. I forget how they do it. They work it out. But with my daughter, she has state benefits depending on your state that, see if they got, when you win the military, they got a state benefit here called the Hazelwood Act, where she can go to school for free at any state college. So she goes to school for free, meaning she don't pay no tuition, and only thing is student service fee and housing and books. So no tuition. And then she get that's at the state level. Then she get the federal level with the Chapter 35. Come on now. But you got to fill out the form, have the school send it to them, or you keep a copy for yourself. If they don't get it, you send it. Then the school, the VA will verify it and send it back to the school, and they should cover that you in there, and then they're going to send you a check for the next, for that whole semester. Now, love, it's cool. Thanks, sir. Okay. And then Charles will say, college don't start until August. Okay, right. So you got to let them know that you're going. We got 22 in here. Smash that like button. How we looking at those likes? We got 29. All we need is one more, family. Don't make me do a marathon in here. We need one more like. Annie, can we get one more? Can we get one more? Oh, I'm starting to preach up in here. I'm so excited. We got 29 likes during the live stream. Boy, if one more person was to hit that like button. Woo! 29 likes so far. You know, mine is a little faster than y'all's. Now, it don't start August. Betty Bob say, thank you, Lifestyle. I'm making outfits for winter DC fashion. For the September 2025. Listen what our sisters say. We may not make it to 30 likes, but we gonna get it soon after. 29 likes. That's good. We doing it. We doing it, family. I forget what the record is, 31 or 32. Now, Love say, and we got like 4 subscribers last live stream. Did you hear me? 3 to 4. Now, love, and we had let me see what we had on subscribers, family. I ain't trying to hold y'all here. I'm sorry. Because I need my big boy now. We are. Oh, family, we got 4 subscribers on last live stream. We got 4 on this one, family. We building the love, the peace, the kindness up in here. We have 1,852. We only need 148 subscribers to make 2,000 subscribers. And we'll be doing that in less than 2 years. It's a year and a half. B-Man say, thanks, love. Betty Bob says, H-Town DC Fashion Week in September 2025. Send us some photos of the fashion show, whatever you want to send, let us know and let me know if we can post them. Now listen what they say here. Let me see what we looking like on. Betty Bob say, I have 6 outfits to make. Do you see that talent? Not only is she served the country in the Navy, she know how to make outfits. Huh? H-Town, I'm going into my other 5 accounts to try to make it 30. You know what? What if I pull it up? Let me see. Can I pull it up? I'm gonna do a little slickster too. If y'all hear something, I apologize. Let's see. I'm gonna really be slick. Look, let me tell my family. I'm cheating, family. I'm cheating. So we trying to get over 30. Now let's see what we got here. We got Kevin say building a legacy. That's what we doing around here. That's what we doing with our families. B-Man TV said, love, I appreciate everything. Love say the school will take care of everything. Student enrollment services and student counseling. That's what they do. That's right. Yes, indeed. Betty Bob says, H-Town, I already used 2 other accounts to get the number up. Let's see what we looking like on the number. Let's see what we looking like on the number. I'm gonna bring it home. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, we got 8, man. This is amazing, family. Let me go back in there. Let me hit mute. Oh, I just turned the mic off because I didn't want to. So now here we go. Yeah, so family, we did it. She said, I can't hear you. I'm sorry. I had turned it off while I was checking my sound. Now, family, I want to thank you. Now listen to what he say. Charleston says, shipmate, you have a fashion diva. Now love say, B-Man TV, glad you are here. We are here to help you. We got you. Give us feedback on how everything is going. Your feedback will be very helpful because other people don't care. Tell me if you can hear me now. Give me a thumbs up. And he say, definitely love. Okay. So I couldn't hear me, but I'm assuming y'all hear me now. Well, family, I want to thank y'all for showing up. I want to thank y'all for being here. And give me a thumbs up or yes if we answered the question. Did we answer it? Who commits more monetary fraud, veterans or the VBA? Did we do a thorough job? Okay, y'all, I'm back. You back and we about to roll out. But we glad everybody show love. Oh, it's at 23 people watching now. Family, make sure y'all smash that like button. Thank you, brother. Let me come up and let Military Mike. Yeah, we've been on here 3 hours, 38 minutes. We about to roll out, but we glad you back, brother. We got about 4 or 5 subscribers now, bro. So let me read these here. Say, okay, I'm back. Betty Bob say, Mike, good night. Love say, loud and clear, H-Town. So family, I want y'all to have say, I love my veterans. Listen to this here from Military Mike. I love my veterans, but it's the veterans. The veteran numbers tell it all, meaning more of them committing fraud. All right. Wow, Betty Bob's respect from Lifestyle Change. She does a lot. B-Man say, 5-5. Alaskan Ice say good night. Now I got the response I needed. Alaskan Ice, let us know next time when you come through. If you made your move, how's it going? Are you selling in? If everything's okay, just keep us posted. Now, Military Mike say, what about the after party? We already had the after party. We had started it while you was gone. We had the wall up and everything. And I'm sleepy because I did a live stream earlier. And I said, I have moved. Everybody show love to our sister, has moved, and show her support, wishing her well in her new living arrangements. Show her love. Say, okay, but you come back on Thursday. Might be back earlier than that. Don't touch that dial. We ain't gonna forget you, Military Mike. You here. You can't go nowhere. We gonna come looking for you this time. Our sister has moved. Everybody show love to her. I know, because family, moving You got to pack all that furniture. Did you do that yourself, Alaskan Ice, or did you get a moving company? Talk about it. Now, lifestyle change say respect military, Mike. Yeah, respect. Wait up, y'all. We gotta go, but we listen to you. Oh boy. Family helped her. Did they help you? Did they help you by charging you? They didn't help you out your money, did they? Oh, you know I'm messing with you. Now, Love said last night, thank you for being very helpful. Thank you for what you did for our brother. How you was helping him and counseling him. And you know, our sister she said, I just be copying information. No, you do way more than that. You are gifted, you are talented, you are resourceful, and we thank you. And when you're not around, a piece of my heart be missing. You understand? I be standing in the window, looking out there in the rain, saying, where has anybody seen Alaskan ice? They say, why are you gonna see some ice when it's as hot as it is in Houston right now? I said, don't worry about it. Military Mike say, congratulations, Alaskan Ice. Betty Bob say, well, it's about time. I hope you love your place. Yes, indeed. It's been a long time coming. And you save money by getting family members to help you move. Charleston say, good idea, Alaskan Ice. She say, family help. And then MG Smith said, Alaskan Ice, that is awesome. Then Lifestyle Changes says, blessings, Alaskan Ice. Y'all don't know. Y'all, do you have any idea how many people don't get to hear a word of encouragement or something that's focused toward them? Some people dying for a word of encouragement. Not for you to give them no money. Just don't knock them down. Okay, Military Mike say, I love my vets. Y'all are my family. Alaskan Ice say, you're welcome. And then Love say, glad you are happy and moved. Alaskan Ice, yes, indeed. Now, Betty Bob say, I told Kevin Colbert Sr. to ask Alaskan Ice. She would know it. And you were right, weren't you? My sister. And y'all talking about, we got the, look, we are the experts. We got the knowledgeable people here. Alaskan Ice says, VA shipped medication to old address by FedEx. You didn't do a change of address? Sometimes they do by FedEx. Now I have to get that straight. Get that straight with the VA. Now, Military Mike says, H-Town, this channel has touched me in so many ways. Thank you all. You guys are the reason for freedom. Everyone, forever in my heart. Yes, that's why we had to keep it straight so that you have a place to come. Because I wasn't, man, it was really messing with me because I wanted you to be right. And I'm so glad you came. And there's some others I want y'all to come back. If y'all just listening, I want you to know I love you. And if I've done something that offended you, let me come up on the whole screen. I apologize. It wasn't intentional, but I have to run the channel in an orderly fashion. Don't mean to offend people, but I can't do it one blanket way. I gotta be sensitive to everybody's personality here. Sensitive to everybody's skills that they bring to the table. Sensitive to everybody's background, even though, you know, I talk sometimes, but I love all you. Huh? I love my brown, black, green, blue, purple brothers and sisters. I love all of you. I'm just a proud black man. I'm kind of crazy. Y'all know what's up. Coach say, congratulations, Alaskan Ice. Love say, Alaskan Ice. I could not find the stuff you be putting on the internet. Okay, hold on. Let me get this up. Sorry about that. Hopefully it didn't kill me. Let me see how we looking. Tell me what the numbers is. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna have to tell my homie, my good friend. Give me a second. Now, okay, now, boy, y'all just putting it on here. How we looking on it, fam? Somebody let me know. Somebody let me know. Family, where else can you come and get this kind of information, huh? Let us know. We got 30, family. We got 30 likes. We there. So I better close out because y'all not going to stop talking. Alaska Knight said, I really like it. A lot of work, though. It will take a couple of weeks to get situated. Take your time, sister. Take your time. Alaska Knight says, love, put VA or Social Security and ask the question. Now, Paul say, your internet, Paul say you interact with listeners. You respond to us who are commenting. It creates dialogue, which I find invigorating and electric. Keep it up, H-Town. Listen, other people don't want to talk to other people like that. I find value in people. Huh? I want to know their story. So if they fail, I want to know how many battles you failed before you went down. I ain't just worried about you going down. I want to know how many battles you won before you went down and what you did to pull yourself up. Come on now. I told you I'm going to get my bootleg preaching license. You hear me? For those who don't know, it's a Southern term for like a preacher that doesn't have their license. I'm bootleg. They storefront preacher. Love say military Mike are part of the puzzle here. You're part of the puzzle. That's right. Alaska Knight say, I don't mind helping. You saw how simple. You know, you said something one day that touched my heart so heavy, Alaska Knights, because I admire you and I look up to you. I do. And you said something, you don't show much emotion, but you said, I like being here or something, or it's peaceful here. And I was like, I almost turned over and flipped out of my chair. I said, Alaska Knight say she love it here. I want to get my cheerleader pom-poms. I was so happy. See how cool she said, I don't mind helping. I bet your little sister just crazy about you, because I remember you said you used to work with your little sister. I know she crazy about you. Bet nobody ever bother her big sister. Betty Bob says, military Mike loves seeing you. MG Smith say, real talk, Paul. I thank him for the comment. Thank you. That's indeed. He talking about this electric. H-Town, listen to what military Mike said. H-Town, you are a hero, and I look to you in so many ways. Okay. No need to apologize. Okay. You mean a lot to me, bro. I seem like I be barking, but I'm sensitive. I'm a big old teddy bear. I don't like nobody being mad at me. I don't even like the trolls being mad at me. So I want the trolls to know I love y'all too. I just want to take your foolishness. You can't mistreat me. You can use me. Don't abuse me. God, dog, this kid. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, because he keep calling me. Oh, boy, this is too much. I thought I put this. It's on. He keep calling me, my partner. Give me a second. It's off. Now, when I call him, he probably ain't gonna answer. Love say, You need another part. Hold on, let me answer this call. Give me a second. My brother must have something important to tell me. So I'm gonna have to love, Alaskan Ice, you are needed here. Another part of the puzzle. Everybody play their role. Ain't nobody insignificant here. You hear me? Coastie give us our Coast Guard member. Our sister Alaskan Ice is our research. Betty Bobs keeps us on task with telling us how many people here and resourceful. Military Mike brings that structure and that energy and that passion that we need. Come on now, family. Love, he just keeps it going consistently, never changing, always the same. Don't care what nobody else doing. He ain't worried about no trolls or nothing. You hear me? MG Smith is just smooth with it. Huh? Come on, family. You think I don't know who I'm dealing with? I absorb this. This is like a gift of mine. I guess it can be a curse too. I can feel people's energy. Paul just make profound statements. Paul is a thinker. He's sitting there, everything he can see through this screen, he can see y'all. I'm telling you, I know I sound crazy, family. I'm telling you, I know people. Alaskan Ice is very observant, even though she can be doing something and paying attention to what's going on at the same time. Come on now. Charleston, just good through and through. Don't know how to be mean to people. Don't know how to give people a hard time unless you are Dougie Fresh. Now, we're going to need you to repent on that one, Charleston. And many more of y'all. I can't go over y'all tonight because I got to answer my brother. Yeah, it's going to be Central Time. Now, military Mike said, okay. Yes, H-Town said he would be here tomorrow at 6 p.m. Vent. Who's that? Okay. She'll make good night. And then Betty Bob say, I know good night. We are meeting again tomorrow evening. I don't know about tomorrow. Maybe Tuesday, but definitely on Thursday. Charleston says Betty Bob Shipman H-Town does that. Females will swarm the man temptation. Well, he's a fool. This is our in-house comic. This man is funnier than Don Rickles. Don Rickles is one of the funniest men on this earth. He passed, but that man was funny. Love H-Town, you are great for your channel. What I liked about Don Rickles, yeah, he made statements about race and stuff, but he would do it and it was funny. He talked about his own people. He would talk about everybody. He was real. I like real people. H-Town, you bring the best out of us. You said the example. You set the example. Okay. Betty Bob said, H-Town, you can pay $45 and get the praise the Lord's license. Y'all out of control. I'll say good night, everyone. Nothing but love here. And say absolutely, boy, y'all, man, y'all got so many statements here. Betty Bob say, Military Mike loves seeing you. MG Smith say, real talk. Military Mike, he said, I don't have to apologize. I remember I read that. Thanks everyone from Alaskan Ice. Love Alaskan Ice. She was the puzzle. I skipped some, so sorry. And family, we got, let me go and get it done here. We gonna close out because we'll talk all night. And I want to thank y'all for joining us. I want y'all to have a wonderful night here at the H-Town Vet. And we want to say, until next time, good night.